I will give it the old college try tomorrow. So, Andrew, you got your pen at the ready? Or keyboard, or I don't
Yes,
know.
I'm ready.
Okay, so first one would be Ilum. What you know about it is there was supposedly once a lot of geotic activity there, and it is alleged that there's a large amount of kyber crystals there. How new or correct that is now, no idea, but that has been an observed historical thing.
I love Willem. Anyway.
That's an opinion. I would describe it as cold and horrible. 1 star. Are you ready for your next one?
I'm ready.
Next one would be Dagobah, which its relevance in this is that apparently there was once a very large battle between Force users there, and it's believed that that battle has left a wake in the Force. The main issue with going there is the atmosphere there is extremely ionized. It's very hard to fly through the cloud layer of the planet, and then on top of that, it's full of giant swamp monsters everywhere. But aside from that, 4 stars. For a date off the top of my head, this might be off by 1 or 2 years. The large force battle was 27 BBY. So around the time of Phantom Menace.
Got it.
I think. Okay, the next one I'm gonna throw a pronunciation at and we'll see if we're right. Wyke, maybe. I'm gonna post out the word and you guys can tell me I'm wrong about it. So this planet is really in the middle of nowhere. I would struggle to point it out on the map. If you gave me time, I'll find it. But its relevance, I said Wyke with a W. Maybe Wake. Yeah, that's fair. But thank you, Murder. But it's a small planet on the edge of nowhere. It's hard to get to because the natives aren't part of the galactic community and are extremely hostile to people coming to their planet. But those who have explored it have described the natives as having force-like abilities, specifically in like the realm of telekinesis. It's particularly concerning to those who have visited because the natives are fond of archery and they seem to be able to redirect their arrows at people.
That's cool.
I mean, oh no.
The cherry on top is somehow they're able to fire arrows and puncture tanks.
I mean, that's kind of bitchin'.
It's
Good
a
for
bit.
them.
It's a bit like playing late stage Civilization.
I will send my hunters after your battle tank.
And somehow I will win. I've
Poor
had that
Fire.
happen, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Anyway.
This is the next one. I'm going to call it Bartuta. And you can tell me I'm wrong with that one.
Dota?
Bardota?
That's how I read
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Is it Bardota or Bartuta?
Well, no, I just sent the
Bardota.
spelling. Bardota. Okay, cool. This planet is part of the galactic community. It's not as hard to get to. It's known for kyber crystals. The reason why it's relevant on this list is there is a cult that worships a force on the planet, and it's alleged that they potentially are behind the monarchy of the world.
Bitchin'.
Okay.
Okay. The next one would be Dathomir, which nearly.
Dathomir.
I'm on Team Dathomir personally.
No, she's not even gonna bring it up yet.
Fuck. We'll get her. We're
like-
gonna get her, Derek. Don't worry.
Like Angel, you don't have to bring it up. They're gonna judge you out of character, but in character they'll be like, well, I wish I was a place with witches and jungles everywhere where rancors are from.
All right, just
Um,
picture
Gee
this,
whiz.
Bonnie. 3 words, Bonnie. Chiss, Dathomir Witch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god.
Objectively, the coolest thing you could be.
That is very persuasive, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying the 3 coolest words ever put together in a sentence.
Free refills.
That's 2
Anyway.
words.
That's 2 words, Patmore.
Not if re is 1 word.
You could have said unlimited free refills.
No, I'm very frugal with my words.
Okay, sure thing.
So
what?
far the description is it's fucking Dathomir.
Yeah, more or
Yeah.
less. There's apparently a witch cult of Force users there. It's also full of rancors and Scarlax and really everything else you don't want to see. It is. Yeah, Cat's probably wanted there as well.
That is in no way, shape, or form a reason we should exclude a planet, purely because I think that's nearly most planets.
Cat, I will let you roll a D100 if you've ever been to and or been wanted on Dathomir.
How did you piss off the Dathomir witches?
I'm gonna say no. Stop making
yeah.
her wanted everywhere. We can't go anywhere.
Dathomir like me. I rolled a 94.
Yeah.
They like me. I
Yeah,
promise.
that's the one that actually is cool with you.
Yeah, Cat, that's the only planet that's cool with you. Like, you haven't met really the Dathomirians, but you've met the Darth Maul people, the Zabrak.
The
Yeah.
Zabrak. I feel like she totally is chill with like one Dathomiri witch who is like, she's not even middle management yet. She's like just below middle management. But she's working her way up, you know?
I think you're putting a lot of thought into a structure of witches that doesn't really exist. I'll describe it more of a tribal cult than a executive business.
You know, why don't I get to have these moments where I'm making shit up, okay? Why
Well,
are you attacking
You're
me?
not the GM.
No, you do, Angel. You just tell him no when he tells you it doesn't work like that. You just kind of go, no, it works like how I said, actually.
Actually, my
anyway.
imagination is stronger.
Anyway, the last one on the list is Osis. It was once a major Jedi temple 4,000 years ago. Currently, the planet is deep with an asteroid field, making it hard to get to, but not impossible. Okay, cool. That's your list done. Ask me questions in a moment. Moving over to those who hunt bounties. Okay.
Yes.
There are a
Tell me
lot
about
of bounties here. I could list them all, but we'll be here for an hour. So I'm just gonna kind of summarize them very quickly. And just tell me when to stop, and I'll give you more focus. So the first one's a droid. His bounty is 20,000 credits. The next one is a human female. Bounty is 1,000 with the asterisk of 5,000 more if certain conditions are met. Next one is a human, bounty 10,000, followed by a Rhodian, bounty 15,000, followed by a male human, bounty 8,000.
Oh, what was that one?
Male human, bounty 8,000.
Okay.
That's probably one I'd want to grab just because it's middle of the range.
Yep.
Okay, do you want me to give you more information on him before moving on then?
Yeah,
If you would.
brief rundown.
Okay. So I'll start with crimes. Terrorism, murder. There's a comma
Okay.
in the middle.
Hi.
That's not one word.
Hi,
Terrorism
Rick.
murder.
Thanks for joining us. It's terrorism murder.
That's
What? Not terrorism.
the worst kind of terrorism.
The application condition is that you bring him back dead, ideally disintegrated.
We can't bring him
How do
back
you prove-
disintegrated.
How do you prove that you killed him?
Guys, I think this is the perfect
you
one.
bring back an urn.
Like
But how do
I
you
did,
prove it was him?
I did take this from my space Roomba, but yeah.
Like that they can test like the DNA
Yeah.
and shit. Well, like, not the
Yeah.
DNA, but the carbon in the disintegration bullshit. Anyway,
They can figure it out. It's not our problem.
Sorry.
No, it's
Listen.
fine. You asked a very good question that I was at that moment in the wrong place to answer sincerely. But yeah, he's a human who's been hunting and killing Imperials.
Never mind.
Never mind.
He's chill.
I mean, I don't
sound
mind. We can still get him.
Sounds so disappointed.
Like,
okay.
I'll say indiscriminately murdering Imperials. This isn't like, oh, you know,
It's
war
still murder.
criminal,
He's-
admiral,
yeah.
terrorist. It's just like, oh,
He's
you're an
killing
Imperial,
people.
dead.
Oh, you're an Imperial cafeteria chef. I see.
I don't know. I think
The
he's
word I
chill
heard there
now.
was imperial.
No, like,
Yeah.
okay, I think he's chill now that you've described it. Was cool with killing him before.
Like,
Okay.
you know, Imperial, like, reporter or human rights activist, dead.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. He's on the maybe list. A strong maybe.
All right.
Okay. So I'll swing back to him in a moment. I'm gonna write down his name, and then you guys can spend a little while discussing the pronunciation because I'm not gonna take a swing at that one.
Fair enough.
There are the reason I'm taking a swing at it is in his full name there are 6 O's.
Ooh. I tried.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Fox Noxo, no. No.
Can I take a guess at how you would pronounce it?
Incorrectly.
Was next Uno.
You know, that is probably not how I do it, but I almost want that to be the canonical name.
Maybe he goes by Uno professionally.
My friends call me Uno.
My friends. call
Maybe
me-
No, my
only the people who
coworkers
hate
call
him
me
call him
Uno.
Uno.
Yeah, my
Uh,
coworkers and people trying to kill me call me Uno. Oftentimes they're the same
That'd be a good-
people.
That'd be a good icebreaker, though. It's like, oh, only my enemies call me Uno. So, Uno, this has gotten awkward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Uno. Things just got really awkward.
Okay,
Got a bit
so
of a form with him.
the next one on the list is a male Wookiee with a bounty of 8,000.
Okay.
Tell me the name.
Madclaw.
Hmm.
Because
doesn't
his
need to be
actual name
purged.
is unpronounceable. And I don't mean that I can't pronounce it, I mean literally under a name it says unpronounceable.
They're
Well,
probably not a
unpronounceable
Dar.
is a weird name for a Wookiee.
Look,
I
if
mean,
it,
Dar
if it,
is a fairly simple one, so like.
if it
it's
makes
probably not a
it
Dar.
more likely for you guys to take the job, Dar can be in his name.
I will go there by myself. I will personally just like brainwash M3 and kill him.
Like, his crimes are murdering, racketeering, inciting a riot, smuggling, and slavery.
His crimes could have been shoplifting, and he could have been wanted alive for a ticket. I'm just killing him.
Okay.
The Wookiee's on the list. I'm looking at his charges. I
he
have
did.
a feeling they left out a syllable in his name. I just have that feeling.
Okay. The next one's a Trandoshan, bounty 6,000. Followed by a Twi'lek, bounty 3,000.
What did
followed by-
Twi'lek do?
what did that Twi'lek do? He incited rebellion.
Hell yeah! Let's go get him. I want to be his friend.
We can't adopt people with
I
bounties.
will unionize the bounties.
We can't do that.
If it makes if it helps, I don't know if this is a selling point or a something that would get you against doing the job. But before becoming a inciter, he was a musician. and he
Murder-
essentially used
look
his
how cool he
platform to be like an anti-imperial kind of like propagandist.
What instrument did he play? There's a right answer to this.
It's the kind of like saxophony thing you see in Star Wars all the time.
Yeah, he's cool.
I was just thinking saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
As a
I think we should
saxophone
be his
player,
friend.
he's cool.
Guys, bounty hunting isn't gonna work if we're like anarchists. Give me that guy as a friend.
I mean, he's a cool rebelling Twi'lek guy who plays the saxophone and hates Imperials. Murder, how is that not the coolest shit you've ever heard?
He played the saxophone so well and so rebelliously, they put a 3,000 credit bounty on him.
Right? Like, that's awesome.
the
I want him to play the
reason-
soundtrack.
The bounty isn't any higher is he is in no way is a combat threat because he's just a saxophonist.
Just play music that well.
See,
Yeah.
if we take him onto the ship, we would just have a saxophonist who enjoys fomenting rebellion.
So did this guy just invent like saxophone punk?
Essentially.
Yes!
Respect
He's
that.
the perfect friend.
I guess that is pretty fucking baller.
Right?
How about we find the bounty, turn the bounty in first, and then we pick up the Twi'lek. Just so we have money first.
Yeah.
Hey
Like
guy, wanna just come with
I
us?
do want to grab the Twi'lek's puck because if he's in the area, I want to shake his fucking hand.
okay. I'll write his name down for you.
Thank you.
Man, am I glad I asked what he did.
Seriously, fantastic instincts, Murder.
I love how I kept asking what inciting rebellion for what, and you kept avoiding the question.
It's a Twi'lek. It's a slave rebellion. It always is.
Maybe they should stop selling their own people into slavery.
It's a good start.
Maybe
be
it's
fair,
easy
like,
and convenient.
He's
Angel.
a Twi'lek, but he's not like a Rylofian Twi'lek. He's like he was doing this on Imperial planets, not on Ryloth.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's good too.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if he actually could speak Twi'lek.
He's a transplant.
Oh, good. No omnitopy.
Like,
Probably not. Only recreationally.
yeah. Anyway, the next one is a Rhodian wanted for 6,000.
What did he do?
Okay.
He's gonna be all day.
Yeah, this might take
No,
all
no,
day.
no,
You
no,
just
I-
need to. What you
Um,
should do, Patmore, is just give them the list and
Yeah,
say,
let us.
discuss
I-
amongst yourselves.
I can't give him the
It's
list. It has so
not a
much
censored
GM
list.
information on it.
Yeah.
We
It's
need to talk
also
about how you need-
it's also a 75-page document.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
In full disclosure, I'm not looking at anything under 2,000. I'm not looking over 10,000.
Okay, cool. I will
Bounty-wise.
skip those unless they're really interesting.
Yeah.
Murder, to answer your question, treason.
I
Against
mean,
His government.
which
okay.
was
The
Rhodian
Rhodian
one?
government, yeah.
I
That
still want
feels
to
like
kill
a
a
thin
Rhodian.
problem. So like we can probably kill him without it
Yeah, but
being.
Rhodians are funny when they die. They kinda
He
just, like, fall
was
funny.
selling information to essentially pirate gangs, and then when his cover was blown, he flipped.
Yeah,
He's
we
not
can
even,
kill
like,
him.
a good guy.
No,
Yeah, we can kill him.
he's a treasonous bastard. The next one is Kat. What was your bottom floor?
2.
2. Okay, so for 2,000, there's a Biff. Do I move
Isn't
on, or
that
do
the
I tell
juice
you what
guys?
he did?
Are those the round ones?
That's
Oh.
big butt head,
Yeah, they are
black
the round-
eyes,
yeah,
and
they're
bottom
the-
mouth.
They're the round ones.
Yeah. So do I tell you what he
Imagine
did, or do
seeing
I
that
move on?
shit on a wanted poster? Would you not just laugh?
Look away. They're creepy as fuck.
Okay, so in
Um,
fairness, he's wanted for theft, barrel jumping, and avoiding arrest. So, it's not that crazy.
We're bounty hunting him for avoiding bounty hunters.
Yeah.
That sounds like a challenge.
I mean, he's not good at it. It's only 2,000. He avoided like one bounty hunter. Probably
Okay.
I mean-
Jeff.
The next one is a Fallon maybe. Bounty for 6,000. I'll move on.
Yeah.
Human for 7,500 with the possibility of 3,000 more based on certain conditions being met.
Which are?
They're wanted for stealing an object of worth.
Okay.
As long as you can bring the object back in one piece, you get an additional 3,000 to bring it up to 10,500.
Is the object not defined? Is it just
the object is defined as a crystalline compound.
Maybe we could sell it for more.
Probably could. And then you'd get a bounty.
It's either space meth or a kyber crystal.
I like that one so far.
I do too. I'm kind of
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
You know, worst comes to worst, and we only get him at 7,500.
Hang on. It's a her. Girls can be criminals too, Bishop.
Sorry.
Whoa.
As you all well know,
Whoa.
girls can be criminals.
From our
Their list of crimes are destruction of corporate property, theft of corporate property, and assault on corporate employees.
Wait, hold on.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I mean, darn.
We just simply cannot adopt her also.
I will simply shake her hand. Because
You
good
are-
on you.
And then
An
shoot her?
anarchist. Yeah.
I'll put it out there. The corporation that she stole from is a pharmaceutical one.
Yes!
How are you like a bounty hunter and not just like a criminal?
She is. That's why everyone wants her.
Like, I have perfect work-life balance and can keep my respect for my targets and my need to kill them for money separate.
That's fair.
So, moving on to the next one.
Sure. What was the gal's name again?
Okay,
I
one
didn't
moment.
Yeah, I think we're interested in that potential 10,000 one. More actually.
10-5.
Yeah. Oh, is it a Star Warsy name? They're all Star Warsy
Yeah,
names.
of course
Never
it
mind.
is.
Yeah.
I think he's given up on pronouncing shit.
I'm willing to do it only so many times in a short duration.
Fair enough.
The next one is a Deveronian, like really scraping the bottom of the list here. Only for 2,000. His crime is unlawful possession of an illegal weapon.
Mood.
Did you say mood?
Yeah. God, we had so many restricted things last campaign.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of unregistered weapons even.
Fine, though.
Next
Oh, jeez
is
Louise, what was that?
next is a human wanted for 5,000 with an asterisk of an extra 2,000 if brought back alive. The one after that's another Wookiee. Wanted for a little bit over the ceiling, but because it's a Wookiee, I'm bringing it up for 15,000.
Yeah, we take that one too.
We can't just hog all of the bounties, guys.
No.
They
We can
have
kill
more
all of the
pugs.
Wookiees.
So, just to quickly cover his crimes, flight to avoid Imperial persecution, aggression against members of the Imperial Armed Forces, possession of illegal weapons, use of illegal weapons, obstructing Imperial justice, aiding and abetting 9 rebels, destruction of Imperial property, and high treason.
Oh, he just sounds cool.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm racist. Let's kill him.
M3's not racist. Racism
Murder
is an
is.
incredibly controversial opinion to have, and M3 hates controversy and or conflict. So there.
It's like
Logic
I'm
his way out of it.
No, I'm firmly on the fence for my own safety. I am here by choice. I do not see. I do not hear. I do not talk.
So I'm going to list the next one, even though it's like way above your ceiling, just because there is a 2-paragraph crimes list, and I feel that you
Nice.
want to do that.
Yeah, shit,
Of
it's me.
crimes.
Which is
Is that my
wanted for-
cousin again, Pat Moore?
could be. They're wanted for 50,000. Their crimes are as followed: accomplice to murder, aiding and abetting known terrorists, aggression against members of the Imperial Armed Forces, assault against Imperial officers, assault with the intent to injure, breach of the peace, breaking into Imperial installations, breaking out of Imperial installations, carrying a concealed weapon, unlawful possession of illegal weapons, conspiracy, drunken disorderly conduct, failure to obey the Imperial Navy, falsifying documents, forgery, high treason, illegal gambling, impersonating an Imperial officer, jamming Imperial communications, membership of an illegal organization, murder, obscuring the course of justice, operating a legally modified ship, operating an unregistered ship, piloting a repulsor lift vehicle without due care and attention, piloting a ship without due care, possession of stolen goods, reckless endangerment, one moment, resisting arrest, sabotage, smuggling, theft, transfer of illegal aliens, transfer of illegal goods, transfer of restricted items, trespassing on Imperial property, trespassing on private property, unauthorized review of Imperial data files, violation of Imperial custom regulations, and willful destruction of Imperial property. Okay.
I feel like this is a past character.
No.
And the name would be?
The name is actually the closest pronounceable name on this list.
Damn, good job, guy.
Did you just shove a bunch of names out of a random generator?
I will never tell.
What
Emmy,
a basic ass name.
roll a D100 for relation.
Why do I know this name?
Yes! Emmy, do it!
Oh, Claire.
Your cousin. That's your cousin!
Is it?
That's your nephew.
It's like high, but not like 99 high, like how you used to get, so debatable.
So, Emmy, that would be your cousin-in-law.
You're just like, no, we're not taking that one.
I mean, we have an in.
I mean, well, we also have a tracker for if you want to visit.
Also, just want to note for the record, wanted dead or alive.
Fair
Same
enough,
price?
man.
You know what that was?
Yeah, same price.
And it's one guy?
Look,
Yeah.
No, look.
I'm
sounds
I'm just curious.
Okay, I could not write down all of those crimes, so currently in my notes is Devin Fuller, 50K, and his crimes are all of them.
Yeah. They invented new laws just to prove that he broke them.
As a side asterisk to that, the ship that he owns and pilots is called the Solar Flare.
That's pretty cool.
Why does that name Devin Fuller sound familiar?
I don't know.
You know a Devin?
You know a Fuller?
Put them together.
Okay. Moving on. I'm going to do a quick scroll through, and if any other one specifically catches my eye, I'll name it. Unless it's the case, pick one that I've given you so far. We're only on page 22 of 75.
God help you.
It's been a long week.
I bet.
Okay, there's one for 20,000. Nah, you guys don't want to go to Nashidar.
Nope.
Blockhoff. No, actually, that's probably a good starting point. Yeah, no, there are way too more to go through. So, with that in mind, those are your first pile of bounties. Are there any of those you want me to swing back and give you guys more information on?
Really don't want to fight a Wookiee, but a Mad Claw's a good bounty. Uno's a good bounty.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we're worried about just the Wookiee, as far as like being like getting close to a Wookiee, I can maybe hold my own against a Wookiee for a minute.
The Twi'lek sounds like a guy I want to shake his hand. Rodian seems fine.
I will say the asterisk on Madclaw is he's wanted alive. The reason that's not necessarily a huge problem is Wookiees are easier to stun unconscious than they are to outright kill.
Yeah, because they're
But the temptation is there to just kill them.
a solid wall of beef.
Like, that's true, I guess. To buy from your statements.
Okay.
Plot cough.
Okay, probably plot cough indeed. In order of how I would grab them, it'd probably be the Bith first, just for padding in case we needed to supply for other jobs.
How much was the Bith worth again?
2,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Here's one I didn't have.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, skipping bail, avoiding arrest, etc. I think the thief is kind of more time pressing because you can offload an object fairly quickly. So if we want to get the object back and get the extra 3K, that becomes more of a time press.
It does, but even if we fail, I mean, if we get her, at least it's still 75.
Yeah, 75. Yeah.
I kind of mean that way, but that's just me.
So either the Bith because it feels straightforward, or the thief because it's time pressing. I want to find my Twi'lek friend. Then the other ones we can take as we go. I don't really care if we do Madclaw, the Rodian, or Uno first.
So, Kat, which one am I bringing up first?
What do you think, Dumak? Cress or Bith?
I think with the human woman, personally.
Okay. Thief it is.
Okay. Just saying what pertinent stuff I can give you here.
So we're on the wheel, right?
You are on the wheel. Now, I will put it out there that I wanted it alive. Now, it doesn't say one piece, so maiming is allowed, but frowned upon.
Nice. Fair enough. It is in most situations.
Okay. Let me get my map up. Okay. Sorry, just trying to find a planet on the map. It's not like the good old days when you could just search and then it would show you, but that's just because don't worry, I'm talking too much. Anyway, so they would be okay. They were last seen. Let me just get my map wiki up so I can not paraphrase what the planet's like. While I get this ready, Murder, are you going to make any argument that the party should head towards the trash ball planet so you can find, hubcaps for yourself?
No.
Not a hubcap man?
Not really. More of a Wookiee killing man.
Okay, so I should have specified your
It's
character.
a hard left turn for M3.
Not M3, just murder. M3. I already wrote out what M3's idea is. It's a bit exclusive, but it's his idea.
Oh,
he just wants to do white collar crime for the rest of his life.
No. He wants to be a programmer for 100 years. Get like pension and save up money to buy what he needs. He's playing the absolute longest game ever.
To be fair, he has a very different clock ticking down on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the The person you're looking for was last seen on Junkfort Station, which is somewhat near where you guys are if you're on the map I think you're on.
Yeah.
Hey, it lived.
It lived?
That was the one we blew up last time.
Well, you only maimed last time.
It was a solid 40% of it, but, live and learn.
Where is it?
It's
like to the galactic northwest of us right now.
It's here. But by the crow flies, it's 3,000 parsecs.
What was I thinking of? Oh, Simoth.
Yeah, I think we should head there, personally.
It's a pretty cool place.
In a very roundabout and mildly incorrect way, Isis is on the way.
I know, I was thinking about that, like, oh, I'm gonna watch, and not really, but like, watch it go by in the window.
In the rear view space mirror.
Right. But no, I mean, it's fine, but she would say, I have some business on Osis, I would like to get there. I understand it's a difficult flight, but as I said.
Where your bounty needs to be dropped off is in the corporate sector, which is up. That was really the wrong button I pressed then. Which is up here. So once you pick them up at Junkfort, if you want all the money, you have to go all the way up here. Which is going past Osis the second time.
Oh, at that point, can we please stop?
I mean, we'll have made a new friend, but sure.
Frenemy.
Take them on a field trip before we... They can come on a field trip before we drop them off.
So, you just freeze her in carbonite.
Well, that's my next question. Do you guys want to invest in that ability before heading out?
With
how much is
it? One moment. Diving into a wiki. Vehicle. I assume it's under vehicle modifications. I'm about to be wrong, but I'll assume it's there for the moment.
I think it was.
Well, the contract said they didn't want them.
Last time.
Horribly injured, right?
Yeah.
I know carbonite doesn't always come. People don't always come out of that okay.
So,
if you do it right,
have any of us ever done it?
We've taken a. Oh God.
You've taken
Crit out of it, man.
We didn't put
in there.
Crit.
Just fine. It's the same thing, right? Same process.
Crid is like the evolutionary equivalent of the world's largest nuclear cockroach. I don't think God could kill him at this point.
I'll put it out there. The alternative to carbonite, and the alternative of locking them in the shower for many weeks, is to keep them medically sedated. For that period of time. Which
I have another very technical medical trick.
Is it hitting her in the head every time she wakes up?
No.
Okay.
I'm smarter than that. Can I speak?
Yeah, the floor is yours.
We cut off all of her limbs and just turned.
I thought you'd go the Kenshi route. No.
You cannot turn her into a human pillow. I'm sorry.
They have like so many alternatives for her out there. Medical science has come so far.
Look, if we're not supposed to critically injure her, I think taking all 4 of her limbs is kind of doing that. So I don't.
I can do it very sterilely and very safely.
Is this actually M3
No, this is
talking?
still murder. M3 would be down to do it. He just would not broach the topic.
I think a medically induced coma is probably the way to go. Unless we are confident in our carbonite skills.
And in the KOTOR game, you find the man and he's in a glowing tube of jail. Isn't there a glowing tube of jail modification?
Now, I want to say that there is a lot.
I found it! It's called the containment field.
Oh, okay.
Going to a jail.
Yes.
Sounds like a D&D item.
It
Yes.
does.
There are containment fields, Cat. Also known as Glorianfield Jail.
However,
Dude,
I believe they're expensive. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's very expensive.
how about we
So
just
probably
hit him
won't
with
do
the
that.
like tried and true IOU?
How about you steal one before you kidnap this thief?
It's an idea.
I like that.
How about? I mean, here's another thought. If they're on our ship, they can't get off our ship. I mean, like if he breaks out of the shower wherever we put him in, where's he gonna go, or where's she gonna go?
The helm,
He's
the
gonna
shuttle,
try and take over the helm, the shuttle, or any of the other things.
any of your
The
bedrooms.
engine.
Like, I'm cool with any of them because in both of them I play a major role in if our solution isn't concuss them until we get back home. And even then I might have to keep her alive through the concussions. So it's literally all the same option to me.
I mean, a more
Still
man-made-
think the stump would be better.
I think we're against the stuff.
No,
Yeah, I
we're
think-
morally against the stump. I'm talking practically. I feel like
I
Whereas,
don't.
like,
I'd
I'm
rather
aware.
steal the tube.
I guess, yeah. Do we know a tube dealer? Going to a jail dealer?
Jail tube dealer.
Yeah, where are we at on the jail tube connections?
We've made no
Everyone
progress today.
roll a d100. Tell me if you roll above a 90.
All right.
Oh boy. I got a
fun.
95. And no
Nice.
stuff.
Uh,
Nice.
Kat, you have already stolen from this tube dealer.
Well,
What would
like,
I need a tube for?
Oh,
You're-
shit.
for a bounty a long time ago.
All I'm gonna say is you're the one who brought up the
yeah.
idea, so it makes sense.
no, we
Yeah.
still have to wait on Emmy. She BRB. She could know like a very rich relative.
That's true.
Another one.
At a certain
fucking
point, they
family.
run out.
She's
Yeah.
only had one, to be fair. This would only be the second one.
I guess. Yeah, Kat, at a certain
Also-
point, you'll have to pay for your true and false crimes.
But
Or
not
just-
today.
Or just kill everyone.
Ben has committed crimes, but so few of them are the crimes that she has been accused of that it's honestly starting to become personal for Ben.
Well, you know, it's the Ben that cried crime, right?
No, that's not how that story goes.
Well, no, at a certain point, it doesn't matter that these aren't your crimes. If you're doing other crimes, people will be like, oh yeah, you probably did these as well. You are a criminal.
Yeah, but that's still
I
not the
think that's
story
the
of the
word-
boy
yeah.
who cried wolf. That's kind of what I'm hung up on.
Oh, well, see, murder, it's simple, you're wrong.
Hmm. I see.
I looked at the stats and the data.
We watched the replay.
Yeah.
Would it just be simpler for us to make like a modification, have like a little jail cell on this ship, just iron bars, like very simple.
In theory, you just have to assume that they won't be able to break out from whatever you do.
I mean, they worked for a long. Iron bars worked for a long time in history, is all I'm gonna say.
I'm
And
not
she
saying you
stole
can't do it.
something.
Like, I'm saying you're going against maybe a rogue or a face. You don't quite know her skill set. Maybe she's good at dealing with bars. Maybe she's not. Maybe she can talk her way out of those. Maybe. Who knows?
I found a photo of Atten Rand in tube jail.
I would love to see it.
Now, is that because it's tube jail or because it's out and Rand?
No, it's the world's worst shot, but like... See, there he is in the background in tube jail.
Did you call it tube jail or is that what it's actually called?
It's a containment field.
No.
I
But
looked
the
it up.
picture
It's a
you just
containment field.
No. But the picture you uploaded said tube jail. So did you rename the picture?
Oh, I named it tube jail. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
The photo. The files in my computer need to make sense for me, not anyone else.
Murder your rebuttal.
I don't care.
Murder rebuttal.
Well, Murder's a very insightful man.
Yeah. On things
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
get
sure
involved in.
I'm sure he has opinions on tube jail.
Murder, what would you call them?
Probably something very demeaning.
That's a very, long word for jail.
I'm thinking of calling you something demeaning too.
I don't know. My name is very succinct. I don't know why you'd expand on it.
Everyone can use a longer name.
Okay. How much
Yeah,
longer
it's
would
like
you like your name to be?
A Nicholas name instead of a nickname.
And
You make you
Okay.
make an originally short name longer.
So murder would go from murder to murderer.
I'm not over Nicholas' name. I'm just not. I'm just
Like,
gonna-
there's this guy that I worked with. He was this old guy, and his name was Glenn. We all called him Glenjamin.
Hmm.
He had a Nicholas name.
I don't appreciate where that hits.
Did people used to call you Timothy?
No, not really. Some people have. Like, it's not. My name isn't actually that, but shortened. So it is minorly incorrect, but I generally don't mind.
Your
All
name
right,
is Tim?
Timothy.
Yeah,
My cousin's name was Tim.
That's
I'm not your cousin.
Oh my God, you and
I
Angel
know.
are related?
wow.
No, but I just said I'm not her cousin.
What a small world.
That's exactly what her cousin would say.
No,
Can
it is
you
a
not
very
see the
mean
family
person.
resemblance between the two of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's uncanny.
Same jawline.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally.
we've cracked the code. You two are related.
You need to roll a D100. Oh, you did.
She did.
54. So it was only Cat.
So we're gonna
Okay.
steal from this guy again under
Kat,
the pretense of returning
you
in?
have someone you're on somewhat positive terms with until you stole from them because they're a dick.
It's not my fault they're a dick.
No, of course not.
That's
Hey,
Ben's
I'm
story,
here-
and he's sticking to it.
Hey, I want to pay you back for the last one. Just bring another one.
They have
I-
a lot of interesting opinions on the hierarchy of races.
Mm. I think we should steal from him again, guys.
No, it's just like, oh, you're you're racist. I'm stealing your shit.
Like, she's not on some moral fucking crusade, but if she can make some asshole's day worse, she's not gonna say no.
Oh, I know. It's just funny. I just imagine her going, noted. That night breaks in to steal his thing.
It's like, I was
we-
waffling on this, but you have definitely convinced me, good sir.
So are we going to try and buy one, or are we...
No,
Oh,
no,
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 we're
no,
fully
it
stealing
is
it.
so far out of your price range that it'd just be easier to do Murder's idea.
Yeah. Murder's idea was tactical dismemberment.
No, I was talking about his idea of working here for 100 years as a typist.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the thing where we're like, oh, we're totally pay you back and turn Benya and just bring another one.
No. I'm in entirely your idea of being a typist for 100 years. You'd earn maybe enough money to buy one of these.
Like, I'm M3 is still cool with that idea.
okay. I mean, I'm down to steal from what's his face again? That asshole. You know the one. Yeah, he
yeah,
probably
I'm looking
deserves
at him
it.
right now.
Like, I know he's not gotten any better. Probably. Like,
Is he on this station?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah, it was last time. I don't think
I
he's
would-
done a runner.
I would like to point out the last time that we were on a space station, things went really bad.
I mean,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hang on, I want to point out, not only did you get a free lizard out of that, but you also got a free bus.
How many people
We
died
gotta-
that day?
Like
enough to justify the lizard, I'm sure.
less than Darth Vader's killed for people being late to meetings.
See,
I feel
we're better
like that's like
than
a
Darth
whole
Vader.
spaceship of people.
So
Yeah.
that's number.
Vader feels like the type of grudge to be like, "Oh, you're 2 minutes late. No, that's cool." Snaps your neck. Meeting adjourned.
When we accidentally caused a problem, many people die. When we intentionally cause one, what's going to happen?
No one does because you fought it out first.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
obviously.
So how did you?
Like,
Let's talk about how you stole the first one.
It involved
Perhaps.
a forklift.
Okay, so
I-
phase 1, we steal a forklift.
at one point, I was turbo lift certified.
No, it's still
that
called a
has
forklift.
since lapsed. Okay, so I was at one point forklift certified. I did let that lapse with the whole being wanted on many planets thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that would also now be illegal. But it on the grand scheme of illegal things, that's like a drop in the bucket. So I mean, I could steal another forklift to then steal tube jail.
Okay, does he have these things just lying around where we can pick one up? And
He has a
put it in our
warehouse.
ship? He has a warehouse full of these tube jails?
Well, like he doesn't own the warehouse. The warehouse is owned by many, like it's part owned by a bunch of different businesses for storing excess stock.
Yeah. His is in like the kind of southwesty, like okay, if you're coming in from the north, his area is like the southwest-ish of the warehouse. I don't really want to touch like the northwest-ish area because they're scary.
Mhm.
And the southeast-ish area they're really nice guys actually. They own a falafel stand in the industrial sector of the wheel, so I don't really want to mess up their drive because I do need to get falafels from them before we leave.
I have a single question, Kat, based on that law you introduced.
Continue.
Yes.
What sort of stock do falafel people need a warehouse to store?
The
Well-
non-perishables like flour.
Yeah.
Yeah, flour and stuff, but also like
Oh, that's
trucks
pretty
that aren't
good.
in use or things that are broken that need to be repaired or industrial kitchen equipment.
Also, the secret ingredient,
Wookiee.
Yeah.
spice.
Space falafel.
Well,
It's-
there's
yeah,
3 answers
It's
to that one.
it's a Wookiee meat and spice space falafel.
I'll have the vegetarian version, please.
So
It's
it's just
boffin.
straight spice.
I would.
Boffin are like a pescatarian option, okay.
I'm not necessarily against this idea of us taking this. I would just like to point out the long and short of our plan for the next few weeks is we're going to steal this thing from a warehouse that is worth a significant amount of money so that we can more easily hold somebody for illegally stealing things.
Yes.
Let's
called
just put
irony.
her in a coma.
Also-
like legitimately,
Yeah.
let's just put her in a coma.
You're not the one
That-
getting her out of the fucking coma.
She could be.
That
I can.
be-
I
I'm
be the
way
person
better
who
at
picks her up.
medicine than you. I'm sorry. Like,
Um,
it'd be like an actual check, so I'm build-wise, I'm better suited to it. I remove black dice now, also.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to clarify, tube jail is also super illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do the
So-
coma thing.
He's got an illegal warehouse full of tube jails.
Well, no, he has a license for it.
He has a license for the illegal tube jails.
Let's no.
Yeah.
Let's
I assure you,
let's
I've
just
let
keep
all
it
of my licenses
straightforward.
lapse.
We are
yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
keep it straightforward and not worry about it.
Cool. We're gonna call 5-minute break here so I can make coffee and make sure all
I'm
the
glad,
duckies
I'm
on the
glad
line.
we did so much. I'm so
Yes.
Like,
fucking...
I want to note our 5-minute break is normally 2 hours in. It's only been an hour. It's just this is a very good point to take 5.
It's just we made so much progress.
Well, you did. Like, you've done something that you haven't managed to do on any other session. You've worked out what you want to do.
And we've talked ourselves out of something stupid.
Yeah,
know,
but I'm not proud of you for that part.
It would have been fun. I do need to go to the space falafel stand though.
Like,
That's fine.
there is a part of
I
me
don't
that,
even owe them any money.
like, there's a part of me that
think.
would think that'd be fun for you guys to do a forklift heist of a like a large Amazon box. But, you know.
Maybe not right now.
I feel
If
like we
the
should
thief
do it
thing
because
doesn't go well, then maybe we circle back to this.
Yeah.
if the thief thing doesn't go well, that implies she breaks out and probably crashes our ship into a moon.
No, if we fucking kill her
Oh,
accidentally,
well, no, that's just
trying
like,
to sedate her.
that's just
Well,
like
okay.
picking.
So I don't remember because I'm gonna be real. I wasn't listening because it's not my. I'm just here to help with that part. It's not my thing. Do we have to bring her back alive? Or
Yeah, she's wanted alive.
Oh.
Yeah. We just
Okay.
have a fucking corpse, and if we don't.
It was an accident. We're sorry.
She doesn't
We're
have to be that
sorry.
Just
Sorry.
as an insight, the reason she's wanted alive is because her crimes are in the corporate sector. They need to send her through the court system. And then
And
execute
also
her.
probably want to like hire her. Like, okay, you got to show us how you do this.
No, they're probably going to execute her.
Fair
Well,
enough.
like,
That's
cut out
Friday.
the middle, man. Let me execute her.
Well, no, because it hasn't went through the court system, so it'd be an unlawful
I
murder.
will accurately simulate how that would have went.
No,
Even- Look, they have a very good court system. I think they have like a 99% conviction rate.
That's not.
It's good and efficient.
No, that's not the mark of a good court system.
It's not too costly on the taxpayer.
What?
It's not too taxing on the taxpayer. Like, it doesn't cost too much to maintain compared to other courts.
I mean, that's true. It's probably like a freaking car wash. Like, you get them in and out. Chop,
It's a
chop.
very well-oiled machine.
Like, that's great and all. I feel like we could just do this over Zoom and I could just kill her.
Like, to be fair, before we throw rocks at courts at like 99 conviction rates, like I think Japan has like a 98% conviction rate or something.
Yeah, and their court system is fucking awful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the worst parts of their society.
That's true, but at least they're not North Korea.
With 100%, you're correct.
you're comparing something bad to something bad.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
called the
have
straw
a
man,
list of
argument.
positives with one of the positives being not entirely destructive. You can't do that. You can't.
Like,
That's just not how this pans out.
nice try, but wrong again.
Oh, damn.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to sit on that.
You know
And
what's fucking
swivel.
Buck wild. There's like I'm trying to search the FFG wiki for the carbonite thing. There's not even a page for carbonite shit on the entire wiki.
So I know where the rules for it will be, and I've been putting off opening that book because
It's not an
want to.
idea I'm pursuing at this point. Like, you don't need to open the book. It's fine. I'm just absolutely shocked that that's not even a page.
So if it's anywhere, it's in the bounty hunting class supplemental book called No Disintegrations. Now, it's probably not a vehicle upgrade. It's probably just a piece of gear. And if it's not in there, there is a very small chance that they actually ever wrote the rules for Carbonite, which I would be surprised because I'm fairly sure there's a storybook in which it's a prominent feature.
But I'm saying.
I do have a homebrew bounty hunting supplemental, which is about stuff from the Mandalorian series, and that probably has it if it doesn't appear anywhere in a core book. So I probably have bounty hunting like Carbonite rules at least somewhere.
Yeah, it's not something that I'm pursuing with any real thought right now, but it's just shocking.
Because like this is the same homebrew supplemental that I use for like the bounty hunting fobs and stuff. Because that was something that the Mandalorian introduced into canon. It wasn't something in the Legends stuff.
It's addition that makes sense.
So for those who are interested, I will post the fob overview. Assuming that this actually posts in any way that's readable. I apologize if it isn't readable. That's just a straight copy and paste from the book. Planet overview. It's going to be below that. It's probably in ship upgrades than the Bounty Hunter book. It's not any of those guys. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. It's not in that section either. I'm on a different page. Murder Narrow was just posted.
Let me ask where the chain code was.
7.
It's like your biosignature or whatever.
Oh, sorry. What is it, or what it was? Sorry, I apologize. I thought you were asking what the code was, not the.
No,
the
generally
code,
what
yeah.
it is.
It is essential. It's a list of numbers that corresponds to your biometric information.
Yeah.
So people can have the same chain code in theory. Like if you scan a trillion people, there's probably more than one person who has the exact same biometrics, because it's not DNA. It's just there's a number in there for species. There's a number in there for I believe age is in there. Like it just has every information that you'd fill in a government document about government or medical document about you put into a series of numbers.
Interesting.
But yeah, so if someone has that information on you, they can in theory hunt you with one of these. But on the other end, it only works up to 100 kilometers. So if you jump planet, you're probably fine. Also, if you have an identical twin, make them take the fall.
Oh, Talon, this might be an issue for you. You're not identical, but you are twins.
Paternal.
The difference between you and your sibling, as far as the chain code would be, is one of the ones is a 0. And that's it.
Or, you know, they have XX and her brother has
Well,
XY.
no, it doesn't cover that stuff. It's just where it says gender, instead of being, 1 for male, it's 0 for female.
Oh, okay.
Mary.
Are we all back?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mud, are you here still?
Yeah, I didn't leave.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't feel like getting.
So.
I already had his coffee.
Yeah, that's fair. So, with that in mind, you guys have decided that you want to modify. You want to grab drugs to put someone in coma. Now, there are a lot of drugs that can put people in a coma, but there are very few that can put them in comas that they can come back out of. So, I'm going to quickly look at the medical item list and then not find what I'm looking for, and then I'm going to give you a price for what you would be looking for.
Okay.
I just feel like we're not going to have enough money for this, too.
How much do we currently have?
Like 2,500. Or something like that. Hold on, I'll bring it up.
All the good stuff is very expensive.
Yeah.
I think some
2,400.
To go ahead and
Okay.
head this argument off again, cutting off her limbs would probably not look great in a society with a formalized court system.
Well,
saying.
I'm not in that society, am I?
It's
They're
gonna.
paying
we could
me
say
for
we
the-
Are
were
you saying where you
attacked
live?
and it just kind of happened in the fight. We could use that as an
Yeah.
excuse.
No, I'm
yeah,
saying
we
I'm not
shot
part of-
each four for
amputation.
Limpa.
No, I'm saying it. I'm not part of that specific society with a 99% conviction rate and a 100% death penalty rate.
Hang on. It's not 100% death penalty, right? Because you can be
Go
sent
on.
to penal colonies and stuff like that. The death rate's probably less than 5%.
There are fates worse than death.
There's a
Like, she's definitely gonna die, but
there's a lot of like indentured servitude. Like you've done a crime, now you have to work for that company for the next 30 years to pay off what you just did.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'd love
fantastic.
to
The slave
abide.
system.
I'd love to abide by their norms and ethics forever.
But anyway, the drug you're
Forever.
looking for will cost 100 per dose. Each dose lasts a day.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
That's a lot.
How
have
much is
maximum-
there
It's
like total? We just
it's
kind
like
of cut it in half.
10,000 for the entire bounty. I believe.
And then we couldn't stop at Osis.
No, definitely not.
We'd
But
be
on the bright
cutting it close
side,
as it.
on the bright side, the corporate sector's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so we'd be heading back south again anyway.
Again,
So
another argument for. We're also assuming if we don't put her in a coma, she's just going to be smarter than us and get away.
Yes,
But you guys
yes,
are
I
so
am assuming
smart.
that.
How would that happen?
I
would
find
argue-
it's better to prepare for them to be far smarter and better armed than us.
If she's smarter and better armed, then we haven't got her in a spot where we can put her in a coma.
Yes. So if we plan for that and she's an idiot, then I will be happy. If not, I will be prepared.
But she's just a space criminal. How smart could she be?
He stole from a corporation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
corporations
people
are
do that
dumb.
all the time. It's called shoplifting.
Yeah.
Or pirating.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is, as it stands, we would lose money on that transaction.
Yep.
Yep.
You know
Alternatively,
what's free though?
uh,
I'm
Buzz?
not gonna say it, but we all know what's free.
We all know what's free.
you could also just do Bishop's idea, make a conventional jail cell.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're
we
gonna
can't
have
really-
to. We're gonna have to make it like a freaking dead zone because I don't know her skills in computers. So
Yeah, well, that's
It's
what we
gonna
have to do
have
then.
to fucking somehow be like immune enough to just her skullduggery and her fucking hairpin into it, but also not really electrical.
We can also have someone like,
okay,
on guard.
I have an
watch
idea.
at all times.
Yes,
yeah.
Kat?
What if we stick Crid in there with her?
No,
Chris
I don't
will
know.
watch
Don't-
her.
Crid, you're on guard duty. Don't eat her.
What
enough.
if, on the possibility she's not like a rogue, she's just a deception face.
Very
I-
hot.
Grid, don't trust her.
what if she speaks Trandosian? I don't know if I trust her talking to
There's
Crid.
a lot of what ifs going on. We kind of need to make a decision.
I think.
No one speaks Trandoshan.
Oh, okay.
Well, M3 does because you have a translation matrix because Patmore didn't want to deal with the language thing.
No, it's
True.
okay. No one
But-
speaks Trandoshan.
No one aside from M3.
Not too
speaks
late for that.
Trandoshan.
Your words have
Okay,
wounded me.
I'll
Okay.
no, but I'll double down.
No one with a soul who isn't Trandoshan speaks Trandoshan. Because it's not a language, the language is Dosh. You're welcome, Kat.
So are we? We're building a conventional jail cell.
Okay, so I'm
We'll
going to jump you
have-
guys to
yeah.
the ship,
Okay.
and we can just discuss where you guys want the conventional jail cell to be.
Okay.
Okay.
I somewhat advocate for a place that we could easily vent if need be, if she starts fucking with something.
See, we're on the same page again, Angel, because I was looking at the cargo bay, and I'm thinking she can't do much if we put a cage dead fucking center in there. not nailed down, and if she's a bitch, I just space her.
Oh, Kat, if you can nail it down, open the airlock and just wait 5 minutes. You don't have to lose the cage.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
like,
The
right
cage can be
in-
reused.
Yeah, right in the middle of the cargo bay. Close, not close to any walls, which would make it harder for her to fuck with, like, wiring, right?
Yeah, unless she has the force. I'm joking.
If she
that's
has the
very
force, we
unlikely.
have larger concerns.
It'd be fucking amazing if instead of Rogue, this woman was just a fucking beefcake and she rips out the cage and like stabs us all through the chest with each palm.
Wait, no, it's a cage, so that would be a sad face. Hold on, I'll fix it.
So, how do we get the materials for this?
Oh, you go down to the pet store and you buy a cage.
Nice.
Then we do that.
Sir, your finest Wookiee cage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we do need something that would contain a Wookiee. Or something smaller.
Okay. So, essentially, the more you spend on the cage, the harder it will be to get out of.
Okay.
So, I guess my question is, before I start throwing cages at you, what is your price range? What are you willing to spend?
How about you give me the floor and the ceiling, and I'll just go in the middle.
The floor would be a cardboard box for half a credit.
Right? And the ceiling.
Yep.
The ceiling, is
Jail.
It's jail. It's 7.5.
So, Meta, the ceiling is probably around 5,000. That would be a Cortosis cage that has like a electric feature for stunning the person within.
Yeah, something no one's fucking getting out of.
I wouldn't mind spending, like,
We don't.
most of our credits.
If you want to
on
spend
this.
1,000 credits, you'll get a cage as a 4 difficulty check to get between the bars, or to a 5 difficulty check to break.
I'm fine
Okay,
with that.
if I throw in another like 250 credits, can they make it electric?
Permanently or at will?
Whichever one's cheaper.
Because permanently is just
Like, I
you
want to be able to turn it
taking
off.
a cord and plugging into the power point and just having a live wire going to it.
Yeah, we could.
You don't
jury-rig
see
it.
my face right now because my camera's not on, but it is considering.
Okay.
We just plug it in and just straight cooks her. Like the whole freaking cage electrifies.
But if you want to add a stun feature in, that's going to cost an additional 500.
I can
I'm
take that out
fine
of
with
my
that, too.
personal.
And it will
funds.
have
I've got
you'll have 4 charges before you'll have to reset the power supply.
I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm fine with investing 1.5
then-
into it.
It's a good
We
initial
can-
investment.
And then we could, like, knock her out with either a fist or some drugs when we need to reset the power. Not that we need to tell her
Or
it's
just
4.
be really humane to your prisoners.
We're discussing a lot of different
Yeah,
uses
I'm
of
gonna be
force
honest,
and war
like,
crimes here.
You guys are kind of scaring me with your options. I'm a bounty hunter. Like I do it a certain way, and it's usually pretty decent. People don't try to break out too often, but like I think this cage is.
Yeah,
gonna be-
maybe
I
offer
think some of
waffles.
this is out of character. I'm not
Some of
going to
it.
be
I
real.
assume the kinshi mechanics here are, but
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
So,
that. But like
1.5?
one last time,
1.5. sounds
you
good.
know what's completely free though.
Yep.
No.
Well, it's not completely free because then Angel and Emmy would have to deal with force bullshit.
They could just put a blindfold on him.
I think
No.
the
Okay.
Talon, Siren,
That's
do you
not
guys
how that
mind
works.
making dinner right now? Why don't you guys
Oh,
go?
yeah, sure.
I hear there's a new book for Siren. Why don't you guys go book club?
Kat, you'll be happy to know I've centered your frowny face.
Why, thank you.
It's perfect.
So, with that in mind, it's 1,250. You guys are buying a cage that has a stun capacity.
Yes.
Cat, or someone write that down.
Yep.
Cool. Cat, you go to the falafel place. Mark off 10 credits. You buy a lot of falafel. Okay.
Hell yeah.
What's everyone else doing before we leave?
Following Ben around and probably getting falafel.
Okay, Angel, mark down 10 credits and have as much falafel as you can eat, and then maybe be unwell for the rest of the day, because falafel is not a food you should eat in bulk.
It's true.
Good falafel.
It is to be savored, but falafel is a sometimes food. Luckily, I'm only sometimes on the wheel, so I get it every time I'm on the wheel.
I don't know if she would get a ton of.
If you want a ton, that's about.
No, I don't think she would. I think she'd probably eat like two.
Two falafels of measurement.
Anyway.
So. Are we ready to? Oh yeah. No, you have the floor.
Do I have to? Okay. How much time do I have to mess around with the ship to like repair things?
I would say, based on this taking an hour and a half to work out, you've probably had 15 hours.
Is that enough for a crit or maybe hull damage?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. What? Murder, open the ship sheet up. What difficulty is a crit?
Purple crit. Three purple shields now. Yeah.
So you can do that roll. Are you spending a destiny point?
Nah, if this doesn't work, we could just have no shields.
That's fair. Shields are for the lame people. Okay.
It works out though.
Murder.
And
that would have taken 300 credits worth of your spare parts, but because you rolled a advantage, we'll bring that down to 200.
Cool. Do we have a stash of spare parts, or are we just?
Yeah. If you look at your sheet on the front page, it covers all that shit. Or the second page now that Roll20 screwed us. Or me.
Of the ship?
Specifically. Yeah. If you click bio and info, it tells you all the information.
Oh.
Which used to be the first page, but then Roll20, 2 months ago decided, hey, second page.
Mm-hmm.
Oakley dokley.
So yeah, mark down 200 credits worth of spare parts. Now, Murder,
am I getting that, or is someone else getting it? Because I don't want to double edit.
You are in charge.
Okay, cool. No,
I'll do regular stuff. You do ship stuff.
200. You said?
Yep.
Oh, this is not helpful at all.
Is it not working for you?
No, it just the layout changes when you click edit. It gets a lot narrower and smaller.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I was just gonna also do like a 1 purple check to heal those like 3 hull damages.
Yep. Roll a mechanics check. The better you roll, the cheaper it will be. The base price is 1,500. So you're going to bring that down to 750.
Cool. Okay, let me just mark that up.
Okay. Aside from Murder doing that, is there any other housekeeping that needs to be done, or can we set sail across the Astral Sea?
I think I'll be good to set sail. I'm not in any big rush. I don't have anything pressing for me.
I'll just pick up some home decor for the ship, for my room. That's about it. Then I'm ready to go.
That's not the worst idea ever.
Spruce up the place a bit,
Murder, what do you mean?
Glasses.
Real quick. How are we on crits real
quick? Human crits, not ship crits.
Yeah, everyone look at your sheets quickly, see if you have crits. Emmy, describe what sort of decor you're getting. Is this like burgundy, curtains
Are you turning
everywhere.
the ship into a hunting lodge?
It's like I go to the Star Wars equivalent of IKEA to their just like home decor amenity section, and I pick up some very plain lights, and everything's like not the fanciest,
So,
but at least give it some more character.
Star Wars IKEA, just due to the way they do technology here, instead of getting a lot of like easy to put together wooden furniture, you get easy to fold out plastic furniture. It looks like it's from the 80s.
Great. Well, I'll go with that.
Weirdly circular, most of them. Even when it's inappropriate for it to be circular. Like, you want a storage container for food. It's round on every surface but the bottom. Why? Who knows? It was the 80s.
I'm
sorry, we might have already...
have our...
Sorry, I was gonna say, we might have already resolved this, but did we fix... Because I remember the ship took some critical damage in that asteroid field. Did we fix all that?
40 seconds ago, Murder did it.
Oh, sorry.
No, not a problem. Okay.
There we
It's
go.
okay, it never matters.
I'm so
She
sleepy
was
right now. I'm,
shopping
like,
for the
between my
Bjork
notes.
Star and the Rim for Stockton.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
So we needed our Bjork Star.
So, before we move, did anyone have a crit?
No.
No, I did not.
Cool. I don't have to do anything.
Yay!
Okay, so we are heading out. I'm going to leave you guys on this map because I'm going to be moving you guys around the galaxy map, and honestly, you don't need to see what I'm doing. So, it is... It's going to be a 2-week... It's going to be a 9-day flight to Junkfort Station. You will be passing Slymere, Jabman, Tust, and Dan something. Do you want to stop at any of those?
No, I do
Not
not.
if I can
Only
help
if we
it.
need only if we need refuel and stuff.
No, you guys will be fine on the fuel department. Like, you guys will go down
Okay,
slightly,
then.
but not enough to be like, oh no, we're adrift slightly before Junkfort.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We can just restock at junk for it.
Okay. For the sake of not spending 5 sessions doing random encounters while flying, Emmy, roll 1d100.
Come on.
Here we go.
You got it.
Have some faith in me, Murder.
No.
I have complete faith. Emmy, you're gonna do
Mistake.
so great at
A
it.
mistake, everybody.
Emmy, I have not looked at the number yet. Please let me believe you did well.
It's not
Pat
great.
Moore, please.
We're facing the crack
Can we
in space.
rotate this?
Can we rotate this? You're implying Emmy is so fucking terrible at it that we need to switch off of her.
No,
So-
Pat only does this because he knows I hate it.
Yeah, so
It's
I will
punishment.
say, if someone started not wanting to roll more than Emmy, then they could have a turn.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
no,
hate rolling
I hate
so bad.
rolling.
Ah,
You know, for
ah.
people who do a lot of role playing, you guys suck at acting.
I never said I was good at role playing either, dickhead.
Yeah, you're making a lot of false promises there, Batmore.
Okay. Emmy,
I
there will
roll
be
good and
there will
sorry.
be an encounter. Roll me a force dice. This is to determine if it is 1 light
Thank you,
pip, 2 light pips, 1 dark pip, 2 dark pips, and that will determine the encounter.
Where do I click on it?
Just go
Just
to the
roll
top of your
This
Destiny.
isn't exciting.
no, because that adds it to the pool.
Oh.
Go to the very top of your sheet where you've got like the dice pool thing at the very top. Add 1 in the middle where there's the white dice. Click off
Okay.
that so that your cursor's no longer kind of clicking like flashing on it, and then click the dice button below.
Eh.
Okay.
Not as
Statistically
bad as it
very
could have
likely.
been, but not
But
great.
not good.
Yeah, statistically No, it is statistically the most likely option, so.
Dang, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
I'm really
this
bad at
one
rolling
was
counters.
like- This one was like expected almost. There's a lot more dark side dice.
Yeah.
You did good, generally speaking, because I think there's more 2 dark side dice than there is 1.
Okay.
It's not. A fun
you
dice.
are
Well,
right,
it's a fun
Murder.
dice, but
So Murder. Sorry. So everyone.
Yeah? Oh. They're coming for you, Murder.
Specifically you.
They probably are, Murder.
They're always against
They're
me.
coming to get you, Murder.
They're coming to find out your family recipe, Murder. It doesn't make sense. You're a droid. You don't have family, but they're coming for it.
you don't have family
What's
and
the
you don't
encounter?
cook.
Well, it's the friends
What
we
is
got
the
along the way, isn't it, Angel?
No.
Yeah,
The
it's
encounter?
the bound. Yeah, bounties.
Maybe
they're
we'll
just
make friends
we
with
haven't killed
whoever
yet.
is about to annihilate
It's
us.
the rest of those slavers.
I really
Hell
doubt that
yeah.
you're going to become friends with these guys. But on that note,
Get 'em.
while you guys are at like the 12th hyperspace buoy, you would notice that you are not alone here. As you arrive, there is a Imperial custom ship waiting at the buoy.
That sucks.
Okay.
Not long after your arrival, they will ask, what your purpose is. So whoever is going to be sitting on the communication station, put your hand up for me. Metaphorically, because I can't see anyone's hand except for Angel's.
Should it be you and me?
Great press. I've not got great press.
Now, Kat, you've got cunning. You're very good at lying to people.
I can lie, but I don't really need to lie to them. We're just bounty hunters. It's fine.
If we need to intimidate them, I can do it.
I mean, I'm charming.
Okay.
Why don't the three of you sit next to each other, have been watching a movie on that monitor until you get called?
Yeah, no, we're all
That's
like
perfect.
in PJs with popcorn, and the Imperials are like, "Hey, what are you doing, Bud? What does it look like? You're interrupting Terminator 2."
Like,
I don't
hey,
even know
dude,
why we're
I don't
watching.
think that's any
Actually,
of your business, so...
Kat, we have to worry about copyright. You've been watching Junction 3.
Okay, Junction
Yes.
3.
That's my bad.
I'll let the
Yeah.
bounty hunters actually talk about bounty hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. I think.
Remember,
as,
Siren, you're a doctor.
I think it's like normal bounty hunters, you have to have like a license normally, and I imagine I do.
Do you want a license? You can have one.
Are you-
I'm not
I thought
assuming.
I thought it
the league
was. I thought it was a guild.
like it is.
Yeah.
But there is a license in there as well.
I think I
Technically,
would
you'd
have one.
need at least 2 licenses. One for the New Republic, one for the Empire. In theory, you wouldn't necessarily need one for the Hutts. You just need a reputation. Anyway, as long yes, you could have in theory an Imperial peacekeeping certificate.
Fucking the Civil War has been hell on documents.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bureaucracy alone is enough to bring Palps to his knees.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll answer, kind of say we're on a official bounty hunting mission. Give my license number because I'm sure they keep a record of that somewhere for them to kind of check on that and verify it if needed.
Okay. They are very slowly verifying that with dial-up speeds.
Just brought for something better than Verizon or Spectrum.
They are going to ask who you are hunting.
I'm gonna mute the thing. You got the lady's name. I don't remember the lady's name.
Yeah, I've got her name and alias. It's in cat notes. It's Magic's Crest, currently going under the alias Lavesh Talik.
Right. Alright. So, I'll turn on the mic again. Looking for a, I think they go by Lavesh Talik right now. That's not their actual name.
First name Magic's Crest.
Yeah, that.
Thief. Wanted by the corporate sector.
Okay. I would like you to do a difficulty 0 negotiation check. This is just to... Actually, there's going to be 1 black dice in there because you're a little bit ethnic.
You can't get
Yikes.
that in my voice.
It's a ginger.
Let's use a Destiny dice, please. Also, shouldn't he get a blue dice too?
From Cat, I
they're
guess.
tag
in theory.
teaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
so
say use a Destiny.
Ben's pretty white bread.
yeah, but
Ben's
they
green.
they just opened like they've just got like the document for the bounty hunter ID and he's green, so they're
That's fair.
Yeah, no, like in their eyes, he's Benya and he's green, probably.
Space racism activated. Okay.
it's actually
Probably
speciesism.
should have given him.
It's actually fucking go away.
God
So
damn,
blue
got him.
dice. Do you want to use a Destiny dice? Because
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
use it. We got
support
4.
this.
I think I will.
I would recommend
Yeah.
it
That's how we
because
generally roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I am using a dark side dice here for space racism.
We know
Hey,
you.
Why are
dickhead.
you being a jerk?
All right,
Because
so
it's funny.
I get
Who
one.
brought this guy here? Get him out of here.
The bit.
All
You
right.
do get one blue dice from.
Okay.
I've added all of that on my side. You just have to roll a negotiation check.
Oh, so I don't need to add the upgrade. Okay.
Nope, I've done all of that on my end.
Perfect. Sounds good. And here we go.
Well,
Oh, motherfucker.
Yikes.
Okay,
Let's do the upgrade, Patmore.
I did.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So
It did what it was meant to.
yeah.
Space racism wins this time.
So they will say, you know, while you're here and you're, you know, recalibrating your engines, they'd like you to voluntarily submit to a customs check.
We're not hiding anything, are we?
Are we? I don't know.
We
This
are.
is my uncle shit. Or wait, cousin. Wait,
Yeah, actually.
family.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
serious. Are we hiding anything?
oh yeah, no, I have an illegal as fuck flamethrower.
Hold on, I got a thing for that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Literal
It's my-
gift from
Would the
like,
cage? The
Kyle-
cage wouldn't be suspect, right?
No.
No, we're
Why
Why
bounty
would it be?
hunters.
We just.
I
said we
don't
were-
know.
No, just
I-
tell him that's
no,
where we put all
logically-
the ethnic people.
Logically speaking, I don't see how it could be out of place because we just said we're bounty hunters.
Is
so,
Crude
yeah,
wanted?
Yeah.
If they
Not-
ask,
I-
I'll
I-
tell them.
I-
Not by
think they think
anyone,
he's-
even by his family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, man.
That's right.
I have hidden storage, so I can hide shit on the fucking ship.
All right, well,
so-
if you think you can hide it, then I'm gonna tell them. Sure, come on up. Come on over.
Okay, so
I think we just have a few illegal weapons and that's it. I think.
as
we're-
what does the encumbrance of all the illegal stuff equal greater than 10? Because if it does, you won't be able to hide everything with Cat's feature. But if it's less than that, it's not a problem.
I don't think I have anything illegal. Shockingly.
either.
So, Murder, what's the encumbrance on the flamethrower? Like 3?
Patmore never told me.
Oh,
I actually would ask you to hide my book on the overview of the Force. As well.
Fantastic idea. If anyone's got mutes the call. If anyone's got Force shit, hide it.
Murder. I
The
would
Force doesn't exist.
say Murder.
right?
I would say it's 5.
Good. Internalize that, Talon. Believe that.
So you get my book because that's literally all I have on it.
Yep.
And the flamethrower, and I truly think that's it. Legitimately.
The pilot
check.
will the pilot will give Cat a crate of beverages.
Yep.
God.
Okay. Like, don't even worry, bud. Like, anything you need hidden.
He
Alright, we're
will
good.
say once this is done, you may have one.
Thanks. Ben goes to her bunk and kicks the bed, and a false compartment opens up, and the false compartment, she reaches in and pushes a button on the bottom of the false compartment, and a second false compartment opens up, and she
Oh,
puts
damn,
stuff
there's
in
levels.
So you have a Hogan's Heroes-esque smuggling hold under your bed.
there. Yes,
Like a
I
nesting
do.
doll. Smart.
I
That
do
is
indeed.
amazing.
I have decoy shit in there. Like, that is where I keep Angel's smutty literature that she's done with. That is where I keep it as a decoy.
There we go.
Embarrassing. Yeah, I just unmute it.
Okay.
Yeah, come on over.
Okay. So they will dock. Assuming you guys don't like take the opportunity to ram them or something.
No.
Ooh, we should.
Hey, hyperspace
That would
go!
be suspicious.
No, I'll put on some calf. Just
Oh,
'cause it's gonna be a long fucking day.
I'm gonna use my ultimate move. I'm gonna pretend I'm an inanimate object.
Okay.
Yeah, go to your charging port and just pretend you're not there, please. Please and thank you.
So, I just want to ask canonically, were the two bounty hunters and the force healer, were they in their PJs watching that movie, or are they in decent clothes?
I was in my PJs.
Okay.
I was watching. I'll go get dressed.
Dumar's probably a lot like me, where he just sleeps in his work clothes.
I really
Ben's in
relate to
sweats.
that.
I'll go put on real clothes. I was
Ben will
wearing
at
like
most throw a jacket over her sweats. And get a
Classic.
coffee. Ben is being inconvenienced right now, and she wants the Imperials to know.
So,
I'm wearing my work clothes, but they're very wrinkly.
they will dock. 3 men will come aboard. A lower officer of some sort, and 2 guards. Unless you're going to murder them in the showers or something as they're inspecting the ship, it's going to go smoothly. Cat, roll a d100 to see if they find the smut.
They absolutely find the smut, and I do give them some recommendations.
Okay.
No.
One of these motherfuckers has a nose for it, apparently.
Cat, roll a d100 for their preference.
oh no.
They've got decent taste, like not to mine, but they like it's not a taste that I would like judge, you know?
Yeah.
Be like, okay, fair enough, each their own, like fair enough.
They may take 1 or 2 of the more non-traditional books as evidence.
Sure.
She'll point to the second of the book. It's like, chapter 8.
You wink.
Just be prepared.
Do either of you fold corners over?
No,
Okay.
but there's probably a falafel receipt in there as a bookmark.
I'd say that Siren at some point did, but that's just my 13-year-old self talking. Because that's what I used to do when I was. That's how I'd save my spot in the book. It's folding the page.
And how you'd make sure no one else would ever enjoy it.
They were my books.
Yeah, no, man. Books are meant to be experienced physically. You gotta fold them, crack the
You gotta
spine.
write in them. You gotta highlight
Yeah.
It's
it.
when from fucking data pads to just paper
To,
books.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
to paperback smut. Absolutely.
I
It's
just want to put it
canonical
out
now.
there. I don't disagree with your statements about books meant to be enjoyed. Not library books that way, though.
No,
That's just
no
my
library
issue.
books. You
I
gotta have
respect
some
the
human
libraries.
decency.
Because that was every library book at the school I went to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My
They find the
favorite
smut.
time they did something like that was on the first page. They had the twist ending written in pen.
that is a
Fucking
kick.
hilarious.
That is awful.
I love it.
I need
That's
to
fucking
start
evil.
doing that now.
Anyway, so they find her smut and they take some of it.
Yep. Yeah. Like it's an inconvenient hour. Murder, probably one of them would inspect you closer than you'd want to be. But actually, Murder, how clean do you keep yourself?
Pretty.
Like, would you
As soon as I
say
can
that you're slightly reflective?
Yeah. I'm like Chrome, so I'd figure I'd be reflective.
You'd have that awkward moment where one cub walks up to you and starts looking at his reflection,
He's
and kind of like
is he not
adjusts his
wearing a
uniform style.
helmet?
Well, not the officer.
Oh, okay.
You know, he'd straighten his
offers
hair a
cat.
bit. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say Ben offers calf to the grunts. Just in case they want some coffee. She puts it in to-go cups.
Okay, they'll take it with them. They can't take their helmet off here, but they'll take it with them. They will
Everyone's
give.
a fucking anarchist until you get randomly pulled over, huh, guys?
Absolutely,
There's
yeah.
a difference between being an anarchist and being someone with a death wish that wants to kill everyone else around her too.
It's also called
Yeah.
therapy. Like, to be fair, if they started shit, they would not have a good time.
I bet
yeah.
the fucking jazz musician would have had my back on just killing me.
He would have. Well, no, he's a non-combatant, but the other guy definitely would have.
So I'll put it out there. If you ever listen to the jazz musician's music, it's not that he is necessarily anti-empire, but he's anti-violence and evil groups taking control
That
of
guy's
people.
lame now.
No, he fucking slaps.
Anti-fascist?
Yeah, he's anti-fascist.
Yeah.
I would describe. I would
Antifa
describe him
Twi'lek.
as like a anti-war jazz player from the 70s. Like, think
Hell
anti-Vietnam
yeah.
music.
Is he the Jimi Hendrix of Twi'leks?
The saxophone kills fascists.
In the way that everyone has stolen his music and he only gets the credit after, like, much later into his career, yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Um,
so they finally leave, right?
yeah, they'll leave.
Thank fuck.
Okay. You guys have dealt with Emmy's random encounter. Thumbs up.
Good job,
guys.
everybody.
Good job.
All it cost us was 2 smut books.
The greatest
And
enemy
cups
of
of
all.
cash.
Bureaucracy.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
But with
Or
that
they
in mind,
change their mind.
I turned back on the Terminator.
Yeah.
sorry, it's the junction.
The
Ah,
junction.
The Junction. The Junction 3.
This is my
Yeah.
favorite part. We're talking about how it's gonna
Arguably
be
the worst in the series. Ben still doesn't know why we're watching it, but we are. It's like the only thing on space
You gotta
TV.
commit to the trilogy. I mean, the third
That's
wasn't that
true.
good, but you've gone through 2.
So
Yeah.
it's weird. The third one, you're like, oh, that's pretty shit until you see the fourth one, then you're like, you know what, it actually wasn't that bad. And then you see the fifth
Yeah.
one, and then you think, you know, maybe they all weren't that good to start with.
Yeah. We've
Um,
jumped several sharks at this point. Several space sharks have been jumped.
The main actor of the Junction's getting a little old in age.
Uh,
He doesn't really look himself anymore.
and
Yeah.
somehow, like, there's like 4 reboots in there, but there's only 6 movies.
Yeah.
Guys are killing me.
The timeline gets a little bit confusing, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit laborious to actually figure out what the heck's happening.
And
Yeah,
like
I mean,
weirdly
well,
enough, like the
plot line
trailer
is
for the fifth one was really good, but the movie
Mm-hmm.
was entirely shit because the trailer was really just a good first 10 minutes of the movie.
Right.
That was
Always
meant
do
to be a reimagining of the series, but then they entirely lost the plot and decided to do their own thing.
I imagine
What
that
a
it's
shame.
Ben and Dumock having this debate, and she just reaches into the popcorn bowl and stuffs popcorn in both of their mouths.
Canonically, Ben and Dumock talk through movies.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No.
The
Hey.
whole time travel really made no sense in the fourth.
It could be worse. Like,
Anyway.
talking through movies is bad, talking through smut books is worse.
I didn't
Not wrong.
spoil Chapter 8 for him.
Okay, so jumping ahead, you guys will arrive at Junkfort Station. It will cost 50 credits a day to park here.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you pay that, or do you just ram the docking bay?
We're gonna pay it.
As the
Yeah,
intrusive thought man, let's ram the docking bay.
We already did that last campaign, and it didn't end good. Well, no, I met my boyfriend. It ended fine. Let's do it.
Okay, we're all on board. Ram the docking bay.
No, just parking. I've subtracted the first 50 credits, and then we'll go from there.
No, the funniest part about that is the 2 non-pilots just show up in the pilot's cockpit, ram the docking bay. Like, fucking what?
Do it.
The pilot will inform you that the only one who can authorize a ramming maneuver is specifically Talon.
Hmm.
Uh,
And Talon has a moral obligation to not ram a
So he will pull out his
spaceship full of
comlink
civilians.
and text Talon, ram, question mark.
Text back. No.
No.
He will
Talon knew it
turn,
was coming.
he'll turn
Frowny
back
face.
to you and say, the word has been given. The word is no.
Ah, that's okay.
So, with that in mind, you guys land it is not as bad as it could have been. I.e., just based on his passive proficiency, you land. I can roll for it, but it will make Murder
No.
upset.
Do not. Please, I beg.
What was the pilot's name? Did we?
Yeah,
Ask
I have
him
it here.
Yeah, it's Ram Falcor.
Yes. Okay.
Or to his
What
friends,
reference?
Ram Falcor.
So he really wanted to, but he knew Boss Lady wouldn't want to.
Gonna live up to my name.
So his most useless or coolest feature he has is called Hold It Together, which you can spend a Destiny point to turn any instance of damage on his vehicle into strain. So technically you can ram someone and just take strain from it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The problem is the amount of strain you take is your ship will just stall and have to be reset. But in theory, you can survive any one ram per session.
There you go.
Useful.
Okay, so you've landed on the station. This station is huge. There's not a lot of good art for what the station looks like, so I'm going to give you art from like a 1980s Marvel comic of the station. For those who don't know, Marvel used to do Star Wars comics.
And they still do.
Sorry, I will edit. I will modify what I said slightly. They used to do good Star Wars comics.
We just have a ton of them at work, and they look pretty bad.
Well, that's a huge
Of the new ones.
station. Or no, those are ships attached to the station.
Well, there are large ships attached to it, but it is a huge station.
It's never like a small.
Yeah, those are
station.
like cruise ships sitting next to our rowboat situation.
I'll
here.
put it
like,
this way: the
it's fucking big.
population here is 10 million people.
Yeah, I see like a Republic cruiser, so it big.
Yeah, it huge. And Emmy, you're right about the quality of the new Disney comics. It is a whole rabbit hole I'm not going to go down into. But it is.
Feels like you
awful.
have a lot of opinions.
I do.
But yeah,
I have
best
a
not-
lot of opinions
Let's
that I
just not
shouldn't
start
have.
the spiral.
Yeah.
Let's
Uh,
In general, he has a lot of opinions, and he shares them whether you like it or not at times.
So I'm at a crossroads. I want to offer them now to spite Murder, but on the other end, I don't want it to be right.
Yeah.
So.
Now you don't know what the fuck to do.
So I just won't do anything. Anyway. Here's a slightly further out picture I'll put up as well. Because I gave it 2 panels, apparently.
I love pictures.
I will try and find you
Wow.
pictures in the future, Murder.
I'm a visual learner.
That's good.
Makes sense.
Are those docking umbilicals or whatever?
For some bigger ships, but there's also some of the section of the station are only connected by one umbilical, because this is not a government station. This is a smuggling port that got too big for itself.
Okay.
It's a good place.
Yeah. You can buy a lot of illegal shit here.
That's every fucking station of yours that we come into.
Yeah,
Crime
that's
is
because you
there.
guys.
It's easy to crime.
Yeah, that's just because you generally play people who are illegal.
I mean, it's no longer a selling point. It's just a guarantee. Is my point.
That's a point. Anyway, you've docked.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
All right. I guess we probably want to get our legs underneath us here. Do we want to find some place that we can kind of settle in and really figure out where we're going to start looking here? Because this is a large area to look through.
Yeah. On the bright side, we're definitely within beacon range. Like, it's a space station. It's not going to be more than 100 kilometers. Like, it might be.
Do
That's
you
like big,
turn
big.
the fob on, or do you fob off?
I mean, we can turn the fob on, right?
Yeah.
It's not like she's going to get like a ping, like, oh, someone's looking at me.
Like, unless she was standing close enough to hear the beep, she's not going to get
A text tone alert.
Yeah. It's not there's. She's not going to get an update saying there's a fob in your area. But no. It would beep.
Yay! Beep.
Now this is either an unlikely coincidence or she's here.
Talk among your plan. I'll be right back. Melon's making noises.
Melon. Okay.
Usually it's Smudge, isn't it?
Smudge kind of passively exists, and Patmore gives her attention. Melon must beep for attention.
Oh, are you saying that Patmore has favorites?
100%.
Always and forever.
You're supposed to love all of your children equally.
Absolutely not. Nope.
Well, you're supposed to
Anyone
say
who says
that.
that is lying.
Smudge is the golden girl. Melon is a terrorist.
Like, you're definitely supposed to say that you don't have favorites to their face, is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have favorites. I love them equally.
All right.
But yep, okay. They'll make sure to bring that up in therapy later. But I don't know if there's an actual presence of the guild on this station to touch base with, because it's an illegal smuggling station. So I don't think that's
there isn't
something we have to worry. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that too much.
Are you going to show us the terrorist?
Melon.
Oh no! I'm not going to show you Melon. She just needed a little bit more food, and my quick statement on that. Yes, I do have favorites. It's Smudge, but that's kind of because she's my cat specifically, where the others belong to the family.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
So.
Also, she, gets into trouble the least, which definitely helps me like her the most.
That's also a good selling point.
She also hates every other human being in existence, so that also helps. Anyway, there is no guild here. There are no carry rules here, so you can carry. You could walk down the corridor holding a torpedo, and they wouldn't stop you.
Nice.
So feel free to bring whatever gear you want. Be aware that if you start a gunfight, people might just join in because there's a gunfight.
Listen, everyone loves a gunfight.
What's that, like 10 million people worth of gunfight? I think we should do it.
You always gotta start the gunfight. You always gotta throw a brick at a cop. That's kind of how it goes.
She says rhetorically to the FBI.
The FBI knows my stance on things by now.
That's fair.
But okay, so then I guess probably just fucking beat copping it, like.
I think so, yeah. Do we want to try to split up at all? Because this is a lot of area to cover.
I'm going to be honest. Leaving me alone is a horrible idea, so I have to be with someone else.
I need to be with someone competent for this. I'm not the best at getting information.
We are using the buddy system, if not the trio system. So, we will all simply sort by buddy at this point.
Okay. Divide yourself up, find your best friend, hang out with them.
So I'm going to be doing skullduggery and streetwise and shit.
Oh, as an aside, do you want the pilot to come with you or stay on the ship?
I think he should stay.
Yeah, I'd rather have someone manning the ship because I don't really want to get carjacked or cement blocked.
I'll ask him if he needs anything picked up.
He will give you a shopping list.
Okay.
Everything on that is illegal.
Great.
Except for
hand it over to Benia.
That is on the bottom of the list.
Good taste.
It's
regular milk or blue milk.
Some pirated movies on there too.
He can't actually drink blue milk. He's allergic.
Oh damn,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get the regular stuff. You can't eat anything, you droid.
Yeah, but I'm not allergic.
I don't know. If I poured blue milk down your chassis, I think you'd have a reaction.
No, I'm waterproof.
Not when I'm done with you.
All right.
That's a,
Okay, so I'm doing skullduggery and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm also probably going to be doing the illegal shopping, so Talon can come with me if she wants to do Pilot's shopping.
I'll be doing a lot of like streetwise, looking around, and if I find somebody useful, maybe spooking them a little bit into telling me stuff.
Okay, so Dumok's probably group 2.
Hmm.
Angel, you feeling streetwise illegal shopping or beat copping?
Well, I have a yellow in negotiation.
Oh my god, you and Dumok could be good cop, bad cop.
I have a yellow in charm.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I have some kind of advantage with that.
It's gotta be
something.
good cop, bad cop. It's gotta.
Yeah, Kat, quite alarmingly, that's where my mind went, and I decided I'm not going to make that statement.
I have smooth talker, so
Important.
I chose charm. So when I make checks with charm, I can do stuff with it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm still learning.
No,
this
this is
system.
good. This is good.
I'm laughing at Murder's comment because I realized there's no addition that we can make to the green and black crew that would make it less alarming to the space racists of the world. Like, we could add a droid, not great, or a Trandoshan, worse.
I think murder should go with you.
Okay.
If M3 gets a call and is he staying on the ship? Just FYI.
He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, the ship's all good on damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff.
we.
Okay, then yeah, you
Run-
can't stay on the ship. Sorry, bud.
Well,
The
you
pilot-
even need him
The pilot
for.
needs some me time. You need to go for a walk.
Yeah,
Give
you
him his
know,
me time. He's
the
earned it.
pilot needs some pilot time. It's fine.
He can't.
Look, he's got to make a call to his girl on
You
Yavin
realize
4.
I'm also like the maid, right?
He needs,
Like,
he nenes to calibrate the weapons.
Yeah.
Do some
Is
maintenance.
his name Garrus?
It could be.
But
You got the joke.
While we're here, should we service the hyperdrive? Like, how close are we to needing that?
Like 20 jumps.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm used to the Nightingale where we were falling apart at the seams every single jump.
That's because Gamma was your mechanic.
Yes, it's true. Okay, so we're
So,
good there. So
The question is, right, do we want 3 teams of 2 or 2 teams of 3? And if we go with the latter, who needs a lizard and who needs a maid?
I think if we're going to play good cop, bad cop, we need the lizard.
yeah, good cop, bad cop, just a threat.
Lizard cop.
Okay.
Yeah, lizard
We
cop.
can't talk to him! Fuck!
Okay.
Yeah.
That is it.
This
That's
is
the team
perfect.
split. Murder, you're going on the grocery mission.
I would still so much rather just stay in the closet.
No.
Nope, can't do it, bud. Sorry. Gotta take you for your walk.
Good cop,
That's good for you. The outdoors.
Yeah.
And
Listen,
cop we can't talk to.
Yeah.
I've got to learn Dosh. I'm going to start learning Dosh. Can that have been some of my downtime, learning Dosh?
I don't know. You've been pretty
As a force
engrossed
user,
in
you
your
learn it.
books.
I would have taken some time away from my smut.
I was talking about your force book.
Well, that too.
I mean, yeah, as a force user, you learn languages quicker.
You do?
Yeah, it's like a sympathetic whatever the fuck. It's like when you're making a force user and you don't have a droid that just has all the languages, you can pick more languages as a force user because like force, empathy, blah blah blah, universal
your languages
spirit,
go?
something.
Because I don't think I picked any.
Yeah, you don't
It's
know any yet.
we've been hand waving languages because Murder's here.
Yeah, you just made me gotta be like, hey, Murder, you know what you speak? Every language.
Every language.
The socially anxious droid speaks all the
Well-
languages.
While M3 was powered down, God himself came in and like gave you an upgrade. Like, here, have a universal translator. Sorry.
It's like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, droid God, fucking the one thing I didn't need out of my previous setup, the fucking universal translator.
Okay.
Okay. We're good. We're good. We're focused.
Are we?
Or not, but like...
No, but we're
Okay.
getting there.
So, we've got A team and team 1. Which team wants to go first?
Probably blue, black, and gray over there because we're going to be doing a lot of shopping rolls, and that's probably going to require me to do some looking up.
So, one of you has a tracking fob. Which one?
Are you doing shopping or are you looking for the guy?
We'd be looking first and then doing shopping.
Maybe you had it.
If you want.
What'd you say, Emmy?
I was gonna say maybe the other group gets it since we're gonna be kind of split in our focus.
That's fair enough. Y'all are just
a crazy idea out there. You have a tracking fob that beeps when you point in the right direction, and there's one person you're hunting. Why don't you just go as a group of 6?
That's fine.
That
I mean-
feels smart.
okay.
Thank you,
That's
Patmore.
fine. I guess we don't have to split the party.
Like,
A
you
group
can.
of 5.
And I really
No,
do
you have-
like when people split parties, but as you only have one fob, it would be very hard for the group that didn't have the fob to participate.
That's true. We can do the shopping later. Plus, like, the milk will spoil if we do, like, a whole day's worth of things after we go shopping.
Oh, well, actually, as a point of trivia, the junk food station is kept at a very cool temperature, so things don't spoil here. It's
cold here?
perpetually 5 Celsius.
That's awful.
That's Dumock hates that.
Everyone will
desert.
remember this.
Yeah.
Let's
But
brand
yeah.
it next time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, then if we're out hunting and I see a stand of cereal, I will grab him some cereal and milk on our way then.
Okay, just to remind you, only the high fiber one. The other ones mess with him.
No, that's fair enough. You gotta watch out for that stuff.
This is getting more and more specific, and I think I should start pushing people off the ship, or we're never leaving.
Okay,
Agreed.
so
We gotta go.
So, the fob will point you towards the kind of the entertainment district of the station, which is where all the bars and all the shops are.
Makes sense.
Is there anything you guys want to do in preparation to going there, or do you just want to see where the fob takes you?
I just make sure my weapons are good.
Yeah, weapons good. Like, battle plan.
Are you forcing M3 to bring the flamethrower, by the way?
Oh,
You
God,
don't
no.
have to.
You don't have to bring that.
For those who are wondering, the stun setting on the flamethrower is dropping on someone's head.
Yeah. Blunt force trauma.
No, like he doesn't have a weapon outside, so he's just kind of like a drone.
Would you like a large rifle?
No,
Would you like a blaster pistol?
no,
How about a vibro knife?
no.
What would you
And
like?
don't complain.
Give him the
To
pistol.
go back
It's
to the
fine.
ship.
All right, have a pistol and just wait until things go crazy before you shoot it. It'll be the. Have I given you the pistol before?
No,
No?
that has not come up yet.
Okay, then I will give him the pistol.
M3, Crid will try to grab your hand.
Okay.
Support.
He has placed an object within it.
If it's a grenade, I'm gonna scream.
You have a single round device with a big red button on it.
Oh no!
I
That's
scream.
very. Oh no!
We just hear the fucking dial-up tone in the distance.
Crid will nod at you and pat you on the back.
These are like the two exclusive weapon times I'm dog shit at using.
Should have
Wait,
picked
wait,
one
wait.
then instead of just saying no.
You get a pistol and you get that. Enjoy.
And you get a vat. Whatever that is.
I get like a war crime.
Yeah, it's fine. But
So,
I guess, yeah, to the entertainment district.
okay. Hey, Emmy, can I have a D100?
So, why must I suffer?
Why must any of us suffer, Emmy?
For God's cruel amusement.
It's the nature of mankind.
Kat, could I have a D100?
Of course.
Sammy, that's the response you need to do. Slightly English and accepting.
Of course.
Okay. Could I have a vigilance check from everyone?
Can I actually just opt out?
Absolutely.
M3 is head down.
Vigilance? Okay.
No, it's not even for funny M3 reasons. I'll just generate strain for myself, and I just don't have a lot of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And any like pseudo passive check, you can just be like, nah.
Holy shit!
Right,
We all succeeded.
All right, guys.
You didn't get the
What?
opposition die though.
Yeah, you rolled it from the initiative side, not the dice pool side.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, Angel.
Sorry, Angel.
Emmy,
You could still...
you can take 1 blue dice for your next check for being a narc.
Oh,
Oh no.
doesn't feel good, Patmore.
I still succeeded.
You're still good. Still good.
Okay, so Dumark, take 1 point of strain. Your neck's a little bit sore. Cat, take 2 points of strain. Your neck is really sore.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you would be aware that, as you guys are passing through the entertainment district, you'd be aware that you hear the beep of someone else's bounty hunting fob.
Friend.
Ooh.
Who are they pointing at?
They're not pointing at you. So you don't see who it's coming from, but you hear you hear the beep of a fob, but it's not yours. So it seems that someone else is on the hunt,
Okay.
or someone has a really bad ringtone.
This is always fun.
Someone's alarm clock. They left dinner in. Gotta get home.
Turns out that's our heart monitor.
Ah, damn.
Always happens. You're just walking on the street. Some dude with a fucking heart monitor is just around the corner.
Yep. There goes the pacemaker. Okay. Can we? So does it get like? Does it like beep faster? Or is it just a consistent beep? How do they work?
It beeps, so it never tells you distance, so it never beeps faster. It just beeps when it points in the right direction.
Oh, okay. We're kind of echolocating
So if
now.
you sweep it, it will beep when you're pointing right in the perfectly on target.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay. If we turn ours off for a moment and try and pinpoint where the other beeping is coming from, would that be a perception? No, there's not. Yeah, there's perception.
Yeah, there is perception.
Or like vigilance or whatever.
So my question is no plot cough. My question is: are you trying to get closer as a group, or do you want to have someone split off as an individual to investigate? Because as a group, I'll need a stealth check. It'll be a bit hard because you guys are a bunch of weird-looking people. But if just one of you are doing it, it stands out less.
I can break off and do it. I've got stealth and indistinguishable.
Alright. Just call out if you get into trouble with them.
You'll hear the gunfire.
Okay. So
Cat,
Kat,
completely out of character.
Yeah.
Is this also Mandalorian? Don't marry this one.
I will marry however many Mandalorians I want.
I think that's allowed in Mandalorian culture.
Kind of a partner thing. But no,
Like-
I did marry the last Mandalorian. Patmore
Which
presented
was
us
the
with.
first Mandalorian we ran into. That
okay,
campaign.
so let's
True.
let's be fair, right? She also married, when she was playing Force User, she also married the first Force User she runs into. So I think Kat's weakness is the first of anything similar to her that's an NPC is what gets married.
I get attached to things. Like, if I see, like, a weird-looking lime at the store, I have to buy the weird-looking lime because I'm afraid no one else will buy it, and I feel sad. It's the
Is that what Saf was?
Really?
A weird looking lime?
No, Seth was actually hot. It's fine.
But personality-wise, he was sort of a weird-looking lime.
Yes, he very much was so weird-looking lime of a personality. God bless
Oh, we're
him.
so fucking on track this session. Holy shit.
Don't worry, guys. I have
Hold on, I'm gonna
notes.
need a minute.
Yeah.
How many notes do you actually
curious.
have, though?
Okay,
I made the mistake of writing this with a thick pen, so they're very illegible.
Anyway,
fine.
so Kat is going to go sneak off.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
going to
continue
go
this.
sneak off and
Okay.
try and echolocate that stuff. Difficulty on the stealth check all set?
No, sorry, I got really distracted by everything that just happened.
The lime comment.
Fair.
I both
The fuck?
greatly understand your point and entirely don't understand it. So
The
anyway,
fucking
So,
wedding
okay.
vows. You were always my weird little lime.
Murder.
I needed to get that one out there. We can continue.
okay. May I have your stealth check, Kat?
Absolutely.
I'll allow it.
Oh, I failed but triumphed. Okay.
Oh, this guy's fucking good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
he's a fucking bounty hunter. Yeah. He's got.
This really.
That
we
is
both
some-
know.
That is some difficulty.
Yeah, that's his perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cunning of 3, proficiency of 2.
Yeah.
Good on him. You know, I'm happy for him. Or her. Girls can kill people for money.
Yes,
Clearly.
they can.
A feminist.
I'm out here fighting for equality in this sense. I'll stop because I've already fucking taken so much time.
Forward. Forward march.
So I failed but triumphed. What an interesting thing to have happened.
Kat, I need a D100, please.
Of course. That's a 65.
Okay.
4 numbers off the funny number, but many numbers off the good number.
Yes.
Calling it the funny number just hits different.
Oh. This sure is a session, huh, guys?
Yeah, we're doing
Barely,
good.
yeah.
We're making
be-
progress.
This is gonna be a hell of a listen.
Hey, at least we got off of the wheel.
So,
We did.
Bro, at least we got off of our ship.
Kat, you do fail your stealth check. But you successfully managed to prone both of you.
I could run into him. Okay.
Oh yeah, you run into them.
You have to marry them.
From
Be cute.
across the like plaza roofing, you guys hear you hear the bonk of 2 heads.
Tactical bonk.
Yep.
Kat, what would you like to do?
I mean,
Hey, how's it going?
They are well armed and armored. Your head really hurts.
yeah. I guess fucking. Sorry about that. I wasn't watching where I was going.
So they're wearing like a full encased helmet, but there is a if you could see facial expressions, you'd probably see 12. Before they, for a modulated voice, would say no problem, they'll offer you a hand up.
Do they have the T-visor?
I don't know. You're not there.
Do they have the T-visor?
Yeah.
I don't know, you hit your head pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I did hit my head pretty fucking hard. Could be right. It looks kind of more like an A visor. It's a bit tilted.
They are very well armed.
Yeah, I figured. It's a
You said
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So.
Do you accept the hand up?
Yeah, no, I'll fucking accept the hand up and I'll greet them in Mandoa.
They will count the head slightly before replying. They'll ask, "Are you here for a job?"
Yeah. I think we might be here for the same job.
That's unfortunate.
A little bit.
Shoot for it.
We can team up. I mean, ugh. I don't really want to, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, how do you feel about profit sharing? Because, like, we wouldn't have to shoot about it if we teamed up, took her down, and called it a day.
I want to clarify. I wasn't offering to shoot you. I was like, shoot for it like rock, paper, scissors.
Like, oh, that makes sense. You have a lot of guns. It was like slightly misleading. I mean, they're cool guns, but...
Thank you. You can't have any.
I wasn't asking for them.
Your guns are also
I
nice.
mean, thank you. You can't have any blah, 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 blah. I wasn't assuming you were asking, but I felt like it would be good to clarify.
Cool.
I mean, I guess we could rock, paper, scissors for it if you want. But but then someone loses. If we both do it and split the profit, then both of us go home with something.
What percentage do you want?
I'm not gonna lie. I got a whole ship of coworkers. Yeah. Endearing coworkers back there. That are gonna be kind of annoyed that I did this. But they're not here right now, so
How badly do you need the job?
we got a couple more lined up. It's not the end of the world. I do kind of need to buy fuel for the ship, so what do you say on 60-40? Because I do have a whole crew that can back us up. And we just got this electroshock cage. It's very exciting.
If you could see a raised eyebrow, you'd see one. No. Okay, here's a proposition. It's been a very good month for me for work. So how about we shoot for it? If I get the job, I'll pay you for your fuel costs to get here.
Okay, sure.
Cat, roll a D100.
Why not?
Roll higher than I do.
Oh boy.
No, I refuse.
Hey,
Yikes.
There's a chance. There's a decent chance.
I don't... Oh.
Okay.
Neither of us have reflexes worth shit for Rochambeau, apparently.
It's very hard to do the scissor symbol in armored gloves. So
He's struggling to do scissors.
You just take that into account. It's like there's no way he can do scissors. I'll just do rock. It's super easy.
Okay. Cat, they will give. Oh, yep.
Like, okay.
They will give you their contact information if there's ever a job, like profitable job that you want the help with. And then they'll break their fob and leave.
I mean, she'll shake their hand and introduce herself. It's like, okay, by the way, I'm Ben. Good to meet you.
Roll a D100 just for the chance of you somehow having done a crime related to this person. Okay, you're good.
That's not low enough for crime. So.
I think the metric is high, not low.
Yeah.
I like the idea of this guy walking away. You just say your name's Benny, and he just stops. He's just like, I see.
Well, that makes this
You
more
shouldn't
awkward.
have said that.
Yeah, we were doing so well.
It's fine.
I love how you got his number and you weren't even trying.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Good job, girl.
They will introduce themselves as Fen.
Sven or Fen?
Fen.
F-E-N?
Fenn. It's Star Wars.
Oh, of course it's 2N. That is my silliness of not
Yeah.
understanding Star Wars lingo.
You're lucky it's not
Last-
2 Fs or 2 Es.
Yeah.
Fun.
And
Cat, they will turn to leave and head towards the bar.
He's just like, I'm already here. So
yeah.
every fucking Mandalorian we meet is just a very good sport about
Hey,
life. They're
Hey, I'll put it out there. That was a triumph.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it
Was.
just kind of like works out that way in our chronology of Star Wars adventures. Every Mandalorian you run into is a great sport about something. When
Well-
in canon, they're notoriously not very
Well,
good
that's
sports.
because all the bad sports are dead at this point.
It's true.
We've done
Ben's a good
bad-
sport.
We've done a
Talon's-
bad sport extermination.
Yeah. Listen, that's what like 100 years of Civil War will do to you. The bad sports get eliminated, and now everyone has to be chill about shit.
So does Benya just show back up going, so I have another tracker?
No, they broke theirs, but Benya just shoots everyone a thumbs up. It's like, got a number.
Oh, that's from who? Who was it?
Another bounty hunter. Name's Fen.
Oh,
They seemed nice.
was he tall?
Were they tall?
Cat, how tall are
Thought
you
so.
again?
Ben's middlingly short. She's where the fuck is my character sheet? Oh, she's 5'9", so
Hey,
Like-
we're the same
fairly
height.
tall.
So, Emmy, Talon's tall, right?
Yeah, I think I'm like 6'1", 6'2".
Like
Middle-
Talon in height, then.
Okay.
Yeah, could be a sibling or a cousin. Who knows, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah.
rolling?
No,
No, you're not
don't,
wrong.
don't
Is
do
that
it.
gonna be the thing that everywhere we go we just run into Emmy's relatives?
No, I know who this person is canonically. So, well,
Not a relative.
asterisk my canon canonically. So,
You are canonically.
yeah. So there's no role, Emmy,
Okay.
because canonically they're clearly your cousin. No.
Are you sure isn't that ate a word there? Are you sure Benya isn't like part Krogan? Because her fucking headbutt is very diplomatic.
The headbutt is a greeting in Mando.
Mandalorians are Krogan canon.
Yeah.
Mandalorian
Pamela.
are kind of samurai in canon, like in
Samurai
Anyway.
don't greet each other with headbutts.
I agree.
Hence
Neither do
Krogan.
Mandalorians. Except for
I
this
disagree.
specific instance.
No.
So where is our puck? Is it the puck that's leading us somewhere, or
Yeah,
is it
the
something
park
else?
is on Cat, presumably. Unless
I've got
Cat
it, but I
gets someone
turned it
else.
off.
So if you turn it back on,
I-
it will keep beeping in the direction of the like cheaper part of town.
Okay. So we'll keep winding our way there.
Okay. On the upside, I get to close Fenn's sheet now.
Come back, Fen.
You have his number. You can just call him into the campaign.
I mean, that's true.
There's like the 50k guy we could allegedly go after and then befriend them also.
Yeah.
Kat, before I close Fenn's sheet, roll me a vigilance check, and I'll give you an overview of the gear that you could see.
Okay. Vigilance. Oh, I'm not super phantasmagorical about those. Oh, hey,
So-
look at that.
That's 2 strain from a concussion.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Um,
it makes sense that encounter generated 2 strain.
Yeah.
I hit my head incredibly hard.
So on a direct weapons front, you saw 2 custom slug thrower pistols, as well as something called a Stokely stick, which is a ranged stun weapon that fires like a fine mist out of it. That the mist then hardens in air and turns into something like concrete. So it's used for like restraining people. on top of several grenades. So, yes, Meta?
I miss being a Mandalorian.
Could
I miss my
change.
Stokely stick. I never got to use it last campaign.
We really don't need any more bruisers. And I do like M3. It's just I do miss murder.
Yeah, he misses the mayhem of it all.
He misses the Vali archetype.
Yeah, he does actually.
I don't think I've played a volley in Star Wars yet.
It would be good if M3
Jet.
dies.
Oh yeah, no, Jet's totally him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet had a brain cell
Jet-
for himself.
God bless him.
To be fair, he shared that brand cell with Pax.
So,
Joint custody.
Yes, Angel.
so we're headed toward the cheap part of town.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So you're heading towards the street part of town. The further towards the street part of the town you get to, the more sick you find on the deck plating.
The more what?
Sick, vomit, puke,
Vomit.
Oh,
chum.
gross.
Yep.
Just speaks bad English.
Isn't that
Yeah, I
just the
speak
definition
Australian.
of Australian?
Yeah. We add or remove vowels from words. Sometimes both.
You win some, you lose some. Vowels, that is.
Okay, so
When we
It's
left
getting grosser and
England, they
grosser.
stole our vowels. We had to make new ones on the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
Angel was asking a
Yeah,
question.
sorry. You are getting
So-
closer and closer. Yes. What do you want to do?
well, I actually said it's getting grosser and grosser.
Oh, yes.
But
It is.
As we get closer and closer.
I kind of has anyone been here before?
Yes.
Day
Do
100,
you know where
everyone.
All right.
Do you know where
It's
we're
a s-
going?
No. Maybe.
Nah.
Kat, the one
Zilch.
time you tried to go here in the past, it was under attack by Imperials, and you took the next left.
Yeah, no, I came in. It was looking a bit hot. I took a detour.
Angela, I require a D100.
Oh,
Have you been here?
You've
so
Been the
close to
most.
greatness.
No one except for Murder understands this, but Creed will announce that he has been here.
Grid's been here. I say from the back.
All right. Where are we headed towards? What's that way?
I guess I'll translate that one for him.
I would appreciate it.
No, that wasn't M3 commenting. That was me dictating the action. You
That
sexy little.
Creed will explain that essentially once you get all the way to that side, that's where you get the pay by the hour hotels. That's where you get the like the bars that are mostly there for shooting each other in or doing illicit trading. It's where you do illegal stuff that is illegal enough that you don't trust other criminals to see you do it without killing you.
Right.
I will.
So probably where the dead drop is or whatever.
yeah.
He also will say there's a very nice like burger place just like 10 minutes more down that way and then to a left.
I thought he was gonna say something about his favorite hooker.
No, she's not here.
Why would she be in this dump? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like he's not a credit an hour man. He's like, you know, at least 2 decimal points an hour man.
Fair. Anyway, did I interrupt you, Murder? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you talking, and then I started talking, and then I
think he
just
was
got on.
He was gonna translate it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I would also tell them about the burger place, I guess, because M3 is thorough.
All right. Well, if we find this lady and then have time, we'll stop for burgers, I guess. But
Creed will not recommend it. Most of you do not have the digestion system strong enough to eat those burgers.
Sounds like a challenge.
Do they have vegetarian options?
Oh, I don't think I want to answer that.
You can take, like, you can buy a burger and then pull the insides out and just eat the bread.
So just said that for the lulz. I'm not gonna lie.
So, I'm just going to quickly double check the name of the skill before I paraphrase. Murder, I'm going to use your sheet as a dummy sheet just for me to look at the name of the skills again.
Okay.
That would be... Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I have a difficulty 0 stealth or streetwise check from everyone? This is just not to announce your presence by the way that you're walking in this area.
Streetwise,
Pass. Streetwise or stealth.
I had a lot of advantages.
Good job.
Okay.
Nope. I'm a bucket.
No,
You
no.
are, in fact.
No. You're valuable is the problem.
That's true. You are Chrome. People like Chrome.
I'm just a little too shiny today, gang. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I should have scuffed you up. That's
Murder?
my bad. I knew we were coming to this area, and I didn't scuff you up.
You're a hubcap on legs is the issue.
This is how his last owner lost him too.
I guess I pull my hood up.
You want to eat 2 strain?
Yeah, to advantage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, your concussion leaves you.
Yeah.
Turns
I think
out,
this was the crick.
Can I-
I think the concussion sticking. This might be the crick in the neck that
Uh,
Fenn's bicep banged out when it gave me a concussion.
Yep. You know,
Can you do anything with my advantages, Murder?
Mm-mm.
Not
Actually-
really. If someone had like a triumph, we could like haggle Patmore for it, but no.
but
Okay.
for a total of 8 advantages, I'm willing to haggle, but it might be slightly damaging to your dignity.
I have 4, so we're halfway there, guys.
Well,
I
no,
have
he has
4
4.
also.
Like in between both of you, you have 8. So, Moto, are you willing to compromise your dignity to pass the check?
Yeah, man, it'll be fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Absolutely.
Moto, the reason no one notices you is because when people are kind of looking around, you're currently belly sliding in the puke.
Yep. That makes sense.
Ugh.
I'm not an all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
On the upside, Moto, for a moment there, you had speed 1 going.
Yeah, some good momentum.
Impressive.
Ben's
He
just
is-
watching him zip by. It's like, damn,
Uh,
aerodynamics.
and on the upside, you don't even have to stop. You hit the bins first.
He is crying in there, but he
Yeah.
is stealthy.
When you get back up, you have like that perfect just open banana peel on top of your dome.
Of course. Yeah, he's perfectly stealthed.
There's half a rotten banana in there because I still have that dent in my head.
Yeah.
just kind of sitting in there.
It's a crown of the trash kingdom.
And luckily, no one really kind of looks in your direction because when you hit the bins, just an entire cloud of cats shoot out of them, so people just assume it's cats doing stuff.
Thanks
As
for
they
covering
do.
for me, Cat.
You're so welcome.
Your trivia for the day, for anyone who cares, a group of cats is called a clouder.
I knew that actually.
I know you're a cat owner.
Neat.
But
Neat.
anyway, Moto, as you're currently reconsidering every life choice you've made, you see down the alleyway 2 individuals discussing.
This is a
Mm,
bit. This is
disgusting.
a bit out of a fucking comedy movie. I
Yes.
slapstick my way into the important scene.
Yes. Roll with it.
What do you do?
You've already rolled, so just roll with it.
Like fucking with a lack of things to do, Patmore. I'll listen.
You wanna... hey, you can toss your grenade.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. Just
Do you have
No.
camera brain? You can record it.
yeah, I do. I'm pretty brainy.
Camera brain.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Murder, can I have a... Murder, do you have anything that knocks off black dice from perception or vigilance checks?
No.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
technically night vision, but no, that's situational.
Well, there were 2 black checks because of how dark it is, so you
I
have
can,
that
I
now
can
knocking
see
those
in the
off.
dark, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Could I just have a perception or perception check just to see how well you record this?
I'll use a light side on this gang. I have 1 in perception.
Yeah, definitely light sided up. It's all
Okay,
good.
cool. I've added it to my side. You may roll when ready.
Ah, beans. Oh.
That's okay.
Murder, you are getting the best recording ever. You know, you're getting close-ups of their face, all that stuff. The issue you have when you review the footage is while you're perfectly viewing them with your eyes, your actual little recording camera is covered in banana.
Did he get audio at least?
Kind of, except his little microphone is currently full of puke.
We're putting him through a sanitizer.
Yeah, you're getting an oil bath, bud.
Whether you like it or not, Murder.
He would have liked to just stay on the ship, but he doesn't get things he likes.
True. So everyone else, you can arrive at this point. You haven't seen Emperor get back up yet, so you were worried that he might have drowned somehow.
Is it possible for stuff to get into a droid and turn it off?
Creed will say something that seems to go on for at least 2 paragraphs, but none of you know what it means.
Ben will nod. To Crid's point, although he's waterproof, it could happen.
Oh yeah. Sorry, dog's being a dummy. Come here. Okay, sorry.
Not a problem.
I think that was his sister.
It was.
Dropping the puppers off.
Nah, he.
Is it Winnie?
No, that was Winston. Little white dog.
You have a Winnie and a Winston?
Yeah, Winnie and a Winston.
Oh
That's
my god.
I think I should add a picture of Winston. I think I put it in the Star Wars General.
Anyway, back on track.
Yeah.
You hear conspiratorial speaking coming down the alleyway.
Okay.
Hold on. I might have a thing for that. I don't think it's
called being
possible
nosy.
to have a thing. Well, yeah.
I roll being nosy.
Yeah. Percepi, please. Perceptione.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna say yes, but due to that vague little bit of accent and pig English in there, absolutely.
Yay!
All of us or just her?
Everyone. She worked hard enough to earn everyone else.
There we go.
Check. I'm gonna roll for Crid, just in case.
And actually, one of those black dice should disappear for me. If
For the
this is based on
record.
vision.
That needs hearing.
Okay.
For the record, Crid has rolled the best. No one's gonna understand him.
That's okay. We'll fish Murder out and he'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're gonna learn Dosh eventually. Ben's not, but someone is.
So for the record, Crid has the entirety of the conversation overheard, understood, and all the context.
Fantastic. Good job,
I
bud.
have a success.
Yeah, he has a triumph. You
Yeah,
guys,
he heard the whole thing, and he could write a transcript of this conversation.
not well because he has free-fingered claw hands, but he'll try his hardest. He's much more into dictation. But for anyone who passed, in terms of at the very end of the negotiation, they are currently discussing specific price. The price they're talking about is upwards of 6,000 credits. That seems to be the black market value. Cat, don't throw up. That seems to be the black market value for the whatever she has. And the buyer seems reluctant to pay any more than that.
Can we? So what do we do now?
Now
I don't know.
Yeah, well, now we just get involved.
Just as
follow
an
your lead.
aside, those who rolled fret, add that number and strain to your sheet. This is about being nearly ankle deep in puke.
Oh,
Okay,
were we rolling perception? Sorry.
Yeah, perception.
I heard
You're
that.
right, Angel. I'm sorry.
Just the more you talk about it, the more I'm like, oh.
Does it look like they have anything on them? Like the exchange is happening now, or is this a price negotiation?
So you guys don't have line of sight. You're on the outside of the alley. You can poke your head around, but that's a hard stealth check for some of you.
Yeah.
For me, for sure.
I didn't do 2 cash money on my last stealth check, so.
No, you did. You got a friend and maybe romanceable epilogue character. I'm sorry.
That's true. That's true. The cards were in my favor.
Could you have actually done better on a stealth check when you think about it?
Yeah, that's true. I got a potential romanceable NPC out of it, so that's fine.
Opportunity.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can do a peeky peek.
Okay, so...
I get eyes on M3 too.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay. Let me just bring up their sheet and see what the DC for the stealth check is at this proximity. It is... that's actually not too bad. Yes?
No, to the party. I'm going to see if this is the actual exchange or simply a tete-a-tete for price. But if I get caught, I'm just going to start shooting. So.
I just want to share what
shoots a thumbs up.
Looks like for me right now. Because it's cool. It's lovely. You're a lovely shade, several shades of purple and pink.
Really?
Oh no. Oh no. You're not doing that for me.
Maybe it's just me.
And yeah, I think
you've never looked better.
You've got
There's
me.
a reason I'm switching carriers.
You've seen my final form.
Yeah. The ultimate Eldritch Patmore.
Hey, purple is the Eldritch color. Oh no.
That's true.
Keep that around more often.
Okay.
Oh,
So, Kat.
But
I'm spending dark side.
We're fucking throwing the same point around the whole
You've already committed. Well,
use a point.
Yeah.
Just use it.
Yeah, counteract.
You
Use
can.
it back.
Counteract it.
Do it.
Just do it.
like I'm
Do it.
going to, but it rankles because I'm supposed to declare that before he declares that.
I know, but you
so
talked for too long, and I wanted to add tension.
that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Upgrade on your side or my side?
I've done all of it on my side.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus.
Well,
2 yellows and nothing. I got nothing.
So
but
I'll
this
spend
shirt.
those advantages on that not being your fault. As you come around the corner and start looking, M3 starts standing up.
Give it up, M3. Okay. Okay. Sure. Take one for the team, Murder. Thanks.
I feel like the number of ones I've taken for the team is disproportionate.
I
use
agree,
this as
but
an
it's
excuse
funny.
to be left on the ship. For the
That's
future,
true.
you know?
Hey, Murder, you can, if you want, you can spend a destiny point to add a minor fact that it wasn't you, but just more cats.
It's more cats.
No, it's fine. I'll take this.
Okay, so both the people kind of look down the corridor to see you and the monster from the Blue Lagoon standing behind you.
Oh my gosh, what is that? It's horrifying.
Okay, there's steps to this. Cat, I'm going to need you to do a deception check in a moment, and then Murder, I need you to do a self-esteem check.
What would that constitute?
Discipline.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
He just breaks down crying.
It's shrieking. Oh no.
Roll for
okay,
shame.
Cat, roll discipline. This is
That's
again.
rolling deception.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Cat, roll deception.
Yeah, no.
They don't
me.
believe you.
It's
Murder.
fine.
Now I want you to roll discipline.
Give me a
Actually,
second.
sorry. Roll vigilance if you if you know you to see if she's lying. If you fail that, roll discipline.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, no,
you believe
me.
her.
That's 5 threat in total that I've generated from this.
Murder, that
Me.
really cut deep. Like, out of anyone here, you thought you're getting along with Benia the most, and then she drops this shit on you.
No.
I was like, shit. I'm sorry, bud. I was trying to lie to the criminals. She'll take out her gun.
I just pull out a blade and like turn the corner. I'm done.
He doesn't have tear ducts or anything, but he's not speaking so that he doesn't start crying.
Oh, poor bud.
Are you okay, M3? And then you're gonna-
Yeah, we're all like, oh no.
I don't.
no.
I'm gonna make sure this girl doesn't like leave while we're all like fawning over the sad
Yeah.
droid.
I do
Yeah,
the,
Ben has
uh,
her gun out. She's going for it.
We're just around the corner though, right? We're all
Yeah.
nearby.
You know,
to
I'm
this?
just saying, Murder. If they really cared, they would have stopped this fight just to help you. Like
He's
clearly,
not
the
that
job is more
selfish.
important.
This is just no. He's not that fucking selfish because that would require any self-esteem, which he's just lost. But
They've decimated the boy.
Yikes.
you know, it's pretty. He's feeling pretty fucking shit about today.
You know, Murder. If you want, can you track self-esteem on your sheet?
Sure.
God.
What
Oh my
level did
God.
I start at? And I'll
Let's
take off-
say.
Reality for him.
Let's say you were at a big 0 earlier today. You're at like a minus 17.
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
question.
Mhm.
Is this a vigilance or a cool check
Oh, this is vigilance.
for
No.
initiative?
No, Cat
it's-
is prepared for this. No one else is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cat's picking this fight. It's also the same dice. So
Okay, once everyone's
minus
initiative.
17.
Yeah,
Just-
you're currently at minus 17 self-esteem.
no.
Oh, I didn't click on my thing.
It's
No.
on
In
combat,
this,
and
you don't
then-
click on yourself. I
Oh.
do that.
Okay, so
yeah,
hold
I
on,
added mine.
guys. Under combat, it's vigilance since we're surprised.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll call a 5-minute break here just so I can set combat up, and because we had ours very early into the session.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I think that is the best you've ever rolled on initiative.
Yeah.
It may just be the best I've ever rolled.
Yeah, in this system, yeah. Like
pretty
this
fair.
is
It's a contender, yeah.
yeah.
It's up there.
Unfortunately. System
Well, I will
is-
say I usually roll pretty well. It's just that the negative side also rolls very poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you mean well, right?
No, poorly for me.
Poorly for us, yeah. Although, to be fair, I have done 3 checks for things that I am supposedly very good at. I have failed every single one today, so
I'd like to make an
all good.
argument. You've succeeded in an asymmetrical way.
You're failing upwards.
yeah, no, I have failed forwards, absolutely, but I have in fact decimated M3's sense of self.
Yeah, but, you know, he's a droid. Just stick a magnet to his head and we, you know, brand new.
Yeah, let me just scramble the last like 20 minutes. The footage we weren't getting anything out of that anyway, it's fine. I'll just like rewind.
That's not how it works.
I would never rewind M3. Mostly because I don't know how.
Good,
Hey.
because what you described now is lobotomizing him.
Kat, do you want to make you feel better?
What?
Guess how many party members died in my D&D game earlier this week?
0.
One.
More? than both of those numbers.
Oh no. 2, 3.
4.
More than 4.
Did you guys TPK?
Nope.
Did you survive?
I
Did
did.
one person live?
2
Did everyone
people
else
technically.
TPK?
But the one person
Oh.
who survived aside from me failed to make it into combat.
Ah. So your streak remains unbroken, is what you're telling me.
While I stand on a mountain of dead friends.
Yeah, a pile of dead friends. Oh, dear.
So there was a wisdom check to kind of go through a gate to get into combat, and the barbarian failed 7 rounds in a row.
Valid.
And I succeeded on round 1 to get in, on round 7 to get back out. Because we didn't win that combat. That wasn't like, oh, we won, but everyone died. No, everyone died and I left.
Yeah, it's like, well, shit. Bye.
Yeah. So, yeah, the good
Sometimes
news
you gotta cut your
is,
losses.
you know, I get to meet a new party next, like later this week or next week, depending on when the week starts.
Exciting.
Yeah, they're still a little bit bummed about all their character deaths, so I'm gonna give it a few days.
I think so. Gotta let that one marinate for a while.
Yeah, it was. The problem was it wasn't quick either. It was like starting on round 3, we were losing 1 person a round.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not great.
So that's
Way to
kind
do
of
it.
karma for the Mana Bane Scarabs I threw at you guys.
You didn't even die!
I know! Karma for all my friends. Who I'm now mourning.
There you go. Yeah. Godspeed all the people that aren't
Can
me.
Can the Mana Bane Scarabs like drain you?
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there telling me to get up into combat? Like, no.
Get in
Yeah,
there.
because he's an instigator.
Look. I would describe myself as the most audacious person in any D&D combat I participate in when I'm a player, okay? And I've never lost a character, so clearly hesitation equals death. Like, my Stars Druid lives in melee. My Transmutationist Wizard lived in melee. My Monk that had a 6 con lived in melee.
Yeah.
The only character death that I can think about had nothing to do with combat and everything to do with, I need you not to die, so I'm gonna take this power word kill to the face. Thanks, Derek.
Look,
Poor
all I'm-
Vara.
All I'm gonna say is, if you don't want to die, don't offer yourself up as the person to die.
We had some get down Mr. Presidents for Nyx. Everyone diving in front of the beholder Goobai.
That was like-
Goobody or whatever he was.
As soon as I saw it was me and what Ray it was, I'm like, well, let's start thinking about my next character. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect anybody to jump in front of that Ray for me.
Mr. President, no!
Get down, Mr. President!
I was at 3 hit points, Derek, and then
Oh,
we're
yeah.
fighting a Shadow Beholder, and it had a Death Ray or something like that, and I was like, the last one did like 50 points of damage. I'm done.
Oh, yeah, I would have absolutely microwaved her.
Yeah, what the Death Ray does is it's 10d10 necrotic damage, and if it reduces you to 0, you are entirely destroyed without a chance of resurrection. And, well, we had a bunch of really nice party members named Fergus.
This is great.
Fergus
Well-
was the one with the best reflex, but
I think
is it?
Emmy and Fergus, and I don't remember if Murder offered.
I'm going to assume so. Murder's a good person.
I don't.
I was on
Wait.
the other side of the fucking beholder, and I also had like 25 hit points. I
Oh,
did not.
yeah,
Selwyn
was-
wasn't in range, and neither was
Yeah.
Carl. So it was
it was me and Fergus who had the hit points that could tank it and were in range.
Now, Kat, let's be
But-
fair. You're a wizard. You didn't have the hit points to attack it, but you were in range.
No, I had the hit points to take exactly one of those. If
Yeah,
you
that's
rolled like middlingly well to unfortunately well, as you always do. I
Yeah,
did the
that's
math.
I will say, as a very quick aside, one of the reasons my entire party died was... So I'm the druid, right, and I had 57 hit points. And I had the second most hit points in that party. And there was a ranger in there, and he didn't have the most. Like, the person with the least hit points in the party had 31, and he was a wizard. And everyone else kind of had mid-30s to very low 40s. And, like, you know, we had one D6
What were you
person.
fighting?
Oh, just, you know, like a demi-lich and a bunch of ghosts.
I would have left. No,
Well, I did leave. That's why I lived.
As soon as I saw it, I would have turned around and be like, nope.
Like, it wasn't...
Wait, I missed it. Did your group TPK that one?
Everyone but me. And the barbarian who couldn't enter the fight because he was stuck at the wisdom door.
Rip. I mean to your party, not to you.
Yeah, no, I'm... One more fight I walk away from, right? It's a very sad private chat with the rest of the party in there, so I'm giving them time. Anyway, Murder, you're here?
Did you tell them the best part about that mass party death, though?
I lived?
No, he's very excited for it because everyone that died was dead weight.
Well, I wouldn't phrase it that way, but so we went from like nearly everyone being a ranged DPS because we had like a warlock, eldritch blast person, a ranger, etc. To nearly everyone's melee tank, with the exception of me and one other. So all of a sudden we have a front line, which is a nice change of pace because, well, I'm a druid and I was one of the front line previously. Which I didn't mind because, you know, audaciousness is just victory. Anyway, we're all here. The target beats Doommark on initiative by 0.1.
Damn bastard.
So they're going to take the very adult reaction of running away as fast as I can.
Fair.
Yeah.
So they're going to run down the other way of the alley, other side of the alley. Doommark, what would you like to do? They are long range from you currently.
Got it.
And I mean, no, the puke is not considered difficult terrain. Just.
So she's running?
Yeah, she's running. Doommark, you gonna fire at a fleeing target?
Potentially. Could I draw the little vibro knife?
Yeah, you probably can't toss it far enough from here. Like, because I think you can only...
I mean, if I were to give chase.
Yeah, I think the throwing distance in this game is short range. Modi, you can correct me on that.
Yep.
Yeah, you need a feature called Strong Arm, and that lets you throw further than short range. So if you double movement for strain, you'll still be in medium range from her.
Understood. Then for now, at the moment I just have my large assault rifle on my back aside from the big blade I have. So I'm going to just give chase, I think, right now. Just double move to give chase.
Cool. If you're spending an action to move, you won't have to mark any strain down to move twice.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do. I'll give chase that way.
Okay. Cat?
I would also like to double move, give chase. Is there an opportunity of me for Is there an opportunity for me to make a perception check to see if there's anything package shaped on either of these people?
Yes, you can. Sorry, I'm just rolling the initiative for the other person.
No, the Force is joining the fray.
Perception.
Oh
no, the will of the universe.
You know what? Their name for initiative is Jim ?
Jim?
That could be Jim.
Jim the plug.
So I will say, Kat, just before your turn, they're gonna run not in the same direction as the target, in a different direction, like a T intersection of the alleyway. But I will let you do a perception check first. Do you have anything that removes dim light or darkness difficulty dice?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. It'll be a perception
no, I
check,
don't.
please.
Okie dokie dokie. Yay! The
lady has the thing.
Oh, so our gal. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And that
Cool,
strain
cool.
is guilt at what you just did to M3.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be feeling. She doesn't usually have a conscience, but she's gonna be feeling that one for a bit. My bad,
Okay.
M3.
So that was an action. You can move if you want to.
Yeah. I'll scoot up. Movement.
If you want to keep
I-
pace, you can double move by taking strain.
Yeah, I'll take the strain.
Okay, that brings us to Talon.
I think I'll just pursue as well. Take strain to.
Well, it won't
Oh,
cover
yeah.
the strain if you spend your action to run.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just run then.
Okay. Okay, that brings us to Angel. Is this when you start blasting?
Are we not shooting her?
It's too far.
I don't have a
She's
gun.
I have a blast pistol with a range of long.
I mean, you can shoot if you want. It's gonna get twisty here soon when she turns the corner, but
Is there like a take aim action?
Like a.
Yeah.
You
bonus
can maneuver,
action?
but then you don't get to spend one on movement.
So if you want to increase your chance of hitting, you can aim, but that will mean that you're essentially stationary. So it's kind of like the rogue steady aim.
I think it's worth it
I
because
think so.
I'll aim.
Okay, once or
um,
twice.
What is that?
Each one adds a blue dice. If you do your second one, it'll cost you strain.
I'll take a strain.
Okay.
It's actually 2 points of strain. He just said it
Yeah.
weird.
That's fine.
I say a lot of
Just
things
me?
weird, Murder. It's called Australian, but thank you for co-GMing.
If that were anyone
Okay,
else, I would have
okay.
taken that as fucking passive aggressive.
Can I? So I just hit this dice in the middle of damage, critical, encumbrance, hit points.
Yeah.
Yep, on the weapon, on the
Thank
combat
you.
page.
I appreciate you, Murder. Thank you for knowing what I meant. Is it all set up and everything? I'm good to go.
Do you want to spend the light side dice on this?
Why the fuck not?
It is now all set up and ready to go.
Ah, Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
So,
yeah, not a lot you can do with
So-
4 failures.
and as this is kind of one of the first range combat checks you've made, just to give you some context, the difficulty is determined not by the creature, but by the range that you're firing at. So they're long range, which is 3 purple. They
But
are
I'm also long ranged.
yeah, which
My
means you can
gun
fire.
is-
Yeah,
is-
which means you can fire into long range. The range tells you the maximum range you can shoot at. And the red dice is because it's an adversary one, which is a metric that dictates how hard someone is. So that's why one of your purples were red.
So this qualities of accurate one, does that do anything?
That-
That
added
added
a-
a blue dice that roll blank. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this system. I hate it. I absolutely loathe this. This is not
It's
like.
fun.
Oh
I like
my
it.
god.
I think Angel has a different perspective on it, given how often she fails checks.
This is true. She fails a lot of the things she's supposed to be good
I
at.
cannot
so.
remember the last time I succeeded a check.
You succeeded
It's-
initiative.
It
Oh,
gets
goody.
eas- it gets easier when you have more dice on shit, when you can just throw a bunch of like when
Like
you
that-
upgrade your stuff and get more features.
The annoying part of it is like outside of the fucking blue dice, that was literally like not quite, but almost 50-50, but it was not having it. Like the difficulty was just
Yeah.
not having it.
Yeah.
The dice are mean. I will say you have 2 blue dice. So 2 advantages here. You can spend that to aid an ally, or I'll let you spend both of those to hinder the opponent's movement. Not stop them from
I'll-
moving, but slow them down.
I'll slow her down. I guess I don't know how, but
Well, it's just because you're firing at her, it's making it harder to run. She has to
Yeah.
evade.
It's Star Wars. You fire at her, you miss, but you shoot a pipe that blows steam into her face. She does a stumble, blah, blah, blah. It's Star Wars.
You ignite some of the puke somehow.
Yeah, the puke is flammable, which is not great.
That's
Well,
pretty
no, there's
concerning.
just a layer
I-
of oil on top of it.
No one breathes
this
too
is
deeply.
why it burns so hard. I burned everything I could to
Yep.
make this shot.
Yep.
Nobody disagrees that it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks really bad.
Emmy
Thank you.
does.
I
Emmy's like, give up.
like Kat was saying earlier, she has yet to succeed this session on something she's good at, and I'm like, I can think of like 2 instances I have succeeded on something that I'm good at. And what session are we on?
Well, because contextually, we're honestly not really good at the things we're good at yet. Like,
And to
we're
be
like level
fair, right,
2 or 3 right
as
now.
far as the difficulty is concerned, that is a hard check to make. Yeah, one purple's easy, 2 is average, 3 is hard. And you did very
Anyway.
good trying to pass a hard check.
I'll stop bitching. I
Anyway.
make
No,
it
it's
harder
okay.
for her to move.
It's okay. We all got a vent about like every time I roll damages mark, I was like, Patmore, do you see those fucking dice? Those are all fucking 2s. Every single time without fail.
Every initiative Mark ever rolled.
Hey,
I
Mona,
took like a second for myself.
could I have a D100 rolled, please?
Sure, bud. Oh, sorry. Sure.
Me or him?
No,
I'm
him.
confused.
I'm determining an action. Okay, Mona, Crid's gonna pick you up.
No.
Of course he is.
He's going to spend a strain to do a second movement, and then he's going to toss you.
Oh.
What?
Like a bowling ball to try and trip her.
Okay.
What?
We've seen how well you slide.
This will work. This will work.
So I'm going to work out. Technically, you're a thrown object, so you're a ranged light weapon.
Light?
Like, oh my god.
I'll say you're very unwieldy, so I'll add some black dice. Their adversary won.
Well, it depends on unwieldy. Actually, depends on his strength score.
You're actually
If
right.
you're-
For him, you're actually not that hard to toss.
Like, I guess I'll stand up for crit on this one. I
Like,
feel like he can
I'm
toss it.
considering you unwieldy 4, which is his strength, so there's no
Yeah,
black
he breaks
dice.
even.
Here is his roll to toss you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Something happens. A
Okay.
lot.
You hit the other guy.
So, Murder,
Oh, please tell me what happened.
he like slides you down the alley like a water like a polo. The target manages to kind of jump over you as you kind of go past, but you successfully hit like all the storage crates at the end of the alley and knock them down, sealing off that escape.
Am I buried beneath that?
Yes, but
yeah.
but only mostly. We can still see your legs.
Fantastic.
Just kicking up and down.
And Murder, Crid will give you a blue dice and a green dice to your next check.
What a guy.
But, you know.
Wow.
I'm gonna use those immediately. I am gonna need you to set up a 3 red check, not to just spend my turn crying.
Always, every time.
Okay. I'll add those dice to my side. Go nuts, man. You
No,
pass.
he holds it.
He holds strong.
The 3.
That's a lot of threat.
That can just be strain because of this day.
Yeah.
Can I spend like a maneuver to try and like get out of here, or something?
Yeah.
Cool.
If you want to do as a maneuver, it'll be like a difficult terrain movement. If as an action, it's kind of moving stuff. So could I have a coordination check?
Okay. All set up
Yep.
on your end. Cool.
I'm just gonna keep this running.
Nope. I'm just here.
You can now spend your action to try and get out by trying to move stuff with an athletics check. You can give
If I
yourself a blue dice on that.
I will, but like if I succeed, like if I actually just succeed, would I create a path for her?
No. Like you've blocked the path, and you're like in front of the blockage with just like the very edge of the shit on you.
Okay. Cool. All set up.
Yep. Okay, so Murder, take 1 strain, but you are right in front of her. Scuffed the shithouse and covered with not that much puke anymore. The banana has been lost, and you are mildly intimidating, even though you shouldn't be in any way, shape, or form.
I'm
Just starts crying.
No. I succeeded that check. I'm holding it down.
You stiff upper lipped it.
Murder, do you have anything to say to her?
Just surrender.
Murder, due to the immense amount of sadness in your voice, I will allow you to have a check.
It's not gonna go well.
Look, maybe you could take some of my mojo or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
That won't
that's-
help things, Angel. Don't
No,
give me
like-
your mojo.
I'm giving you my mojo because I need someone else's.
No, Angel. At this point, it's a fucking double negative for me. I guess so it will turn into a positive.
Murder, are you spending a light side dice on this?
He's asking because he's about to spend the dark side.
Sure.
I'm not. I'm saving them for the escape. Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong button. You click it twice for me, Murder.
He did it.
Okay, Murder, you may roll when ready.
No, I'll gambit this on getting 2 successes.
It can be leadership, charm, or negotiation, or intimidation.
I want you to know all of those are the same check.
Oh, I know, Mr. Presence 1.
Yeah.
Presence
tracks.
1, cunning 1, and willpower 1.
Yep.
But
Look,
It's
look.
droid stats.
He has
Yeah.
high intelligence. Okay, that's all he needs.
I guess charm because it's sort of trying to just appeal to her humanity.
Okay, I'll give you a blue dice because of the endless sadness.
the pure overwhelming sadness in his voice, yeah.
That on your end?
Yeah.
Cool. Almost.
Yeah, not as far off as I thought it would be.
She would reply to your honest statement with, the monster's here.
Yeah, that's that 2 threat.
Yeah. Take 2 more points of self-esteem damage.
Oh, self-esteem damage, not strain. Okay.
Okay. They... with their movement, they can't get back to the T-junction. We've got a bunch of weird aliens coming down the pathway behind us, and we've got a droid in front of us. Mudder, they're going to point a gun at you and turn back to everyone else and say, "Stop or I'll shoot your can opener."
I'm just gonna put a point of self-esteem damage for that one too.
That's fair.
Yeah,
He's gonna take a toaster oil bath after
Yeah.
this.
So, I'm not going to do any combat roll here, but if anyone makes another aggressive action, I'll then roll her attack. It's not an auto hit or anything like that. It's just if it's a ready to action if you guys continue. So, Dumark, it is your turn. She is holding a gun to your toaster.
All right. I will not be intimidated. I will say to her, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he can take the hit. Can you take mine?
Okay, she will take those odds and shoot your toaster.
Oh, okay. Well, she took a shot. I'm gonna run at her then.
Okay, Murder, do you have any defense?
I was trying to intimidate her, but I guess she ain't having any of it.
Nah, she made her intentions known.
Fair enough.
Okay.
It's just a 1 purple check to hit me.
A purple.
She can crit if she wants to.
Yeah, she'll crit.
I feel like I'm just pointing shit out to you because I'm co-DM.
Yeah.
This is how you kill me.
Any vicious?
Like
on her
Murder.
natively.
No.
Murder, I need you to stop.
No, she doesn't have
Please.
any
It has-
vicious.
It has to be fair, you guys.
Here's the point. Murder, you can have a blue
Yeah.
dice on your next check for being fair. Sammy, that's how you earn them when you're not a narc.
I'm compromised. No, that's
I w-
Stinger. That's
I
not
would like-
compromise.
I would like to be very clear. I didn't realize I'd done it wrong.
I know.
It was
I
an
know.
innocent mistake.
I know. I only said it the way I did because it was the funniest way of me reacting to it.
Okay, that's 3 damage, unless she has damage modifiers.
No, it's just the 8.
Oh wait, so that's 2 damage, not 3. I
Yeah.
thought it was 9.
Dumark, it's your turn. He just shot your toaster in the chest.
Okay. She
Yeah,
called my
that's
bluff.
okay.
She called my bluff. Fair enough. I'm running at her. So
As a
I'm
side
running
note, that's why I lost so many of my party members. I tried to call the boss's bluff. He wasn't bluffing.
I see.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
That'll.
Yep.
When they're just kind of not bluffing.
Let me roll vigilance to interpret your action.
Yeah, it's like, surrender, I'll kill your party members. I'm like, you don't have the guts to do it. He had the guts to do it.
Actually, I will.
Yeah. So you want to attack her?
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to close
So it's a movement to get to where she is, but from there you can tackle her or hit her with your sword or stab her in the kidneys or whatever you want to do.
She just shot my robot. Then I don't think she needs the hand. So I'm gonna try to take her hand.
Oh, jeez.
In marriage,
No, in captivity.
she's got a lot of moxie.
She does.
So it's okay when he just chops her fucking limbs off, but it's like,
I
no,
can't do
Mer.
anything to
Well,
stop him.
To be fair, mechanically he's attacking. If he crits and rolls a
I know.
102.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
it's-
around.
Okay.
First time.
Roll your-
First crit rolls a 102 on a D100.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
yeah,
your
sorry,
attack.
Jeez.
Fucking.
Who would you like to give those blue dice to?
Vinny's up next. I'll give it to Vinny.
Okay.
Yes,
Cat,
yes.
You have a blue dice on your next check. Hello, Miss Mellon. What are you doing down there? Meow to you too, mate. Okay. So, Jim is going to keep running. Jim's a coward, everyone. Cat, it's your turn.
Cool.
Does she get like a legendary action, shoot me in the chest?
That was a ready to action. She had her
Okay.
turn, she declared what she was going to do, and the circumstances were met.
Cool.
Okay.
If you want, I can give her one so she can shoot you again.
Do what you want, man.
Murder has a absolute hatred for legendary actions. Please no.
Yeah,
no,
no, that's
he
how
has a hatred
fucking-
for legendary resistances.
That's true.
Fair. But you know what though?
I feel
okay.
like they're lazy because only one person ever does saves, and they're like, "No, fuck you, you're not doing anything."
Okay. I'm gonna aim.
And shoot.
Yeah. Okay, I've pursued her, so we're in medium range of each other now, right?
No, you're in short range now.
Oh, okay. Oh, short range. Okay.
So
cool.
it's a one purple, which it becomes one red.
Yeah. Well, as long as I'm within shooting distance, because I got a medium weapon.
I think it's upgraded again because I'm engaged with her.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, there is a small chance. Actually, there are two people engaged. There's a small chance you'll hit either of them. But on there's a 50-50 chance you're hitting a toaster. So
Yeah. Listen, if I shoot you guys in the ass, should have moved. Sorry.
and it's only a 1 in 12 chance you'll accidentally hit one of them. So you may roll when ready.
Those are not small odds.
It's fine.
Well,
see?
Yeah.
she crit on a 1 in 12 chance. Kat, are you critting, or do you want to spend that triumph actually hitting murder? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I've started the job. I'll just take out M3. No, I think I'm going to crit. Get a little damage done, or not effect, I guess. Because
One
crit's
moment,
not
drawing
technically
attention to
damage.
Melon.
Melon.
Hi, Melon.
Hey,
Hello,
Melon.
Melon.
Melon is gonna lick the camera
Yeah, she
at
likes
some
doing
point.
Melon makes a lot of decisions.
that. No, she doesn't.
For herself, yeah. She makes a lot of decisions for herself and also consequences. Like getting up onto the air conditioner and getting stuck.
Yeah.
Getting up onto the loft and getting stuck. Or getting into that box and getting stuck.
So, Kat,
Melon
what are
gets
you doing?
stuck.
I'm critting, and hitting and stuff.
Okay, do you have any vicious I need to know about?
Only my personality.
Describe that as mild to lukewarm.
Benny,
That was good.
No, the MC would describe it as awful.
Kat,
No, you get to hit her again.
fire when ready.
hell yeah. I did look away from my sheet. Gotta get that back. Nah, no dice. Well, a bunch of dice, but none of the good ones. Okay. Dice to Talon, dice to... I'm... Boo.
Your boo.
I could give Crit a dice and just have him do the most god-awful things.
He is too far away. Give it to
that's
give it
true.
to Angel or give it to M3.
Okay. I'll give it to M3 as a mea culpa.
Murder, do you accept it?
Sure.
Okay. Kat, what your total damage is 9, right?
Yeah, 9.
Okay. You do 6 damage to them. They're not wearing armor.
Oh, that's nice. Beans. Hey guys, maybe turn your stun settings on if we want this gal alive.
Sure.
I'd
know what that
describe that
means.
as over a third of her health.
Yeah, how about I can't retroactively turn that to stun, right?
You
'Cause I
also can't
fucking-
stun. You can't crit with a stun either.
Yeah, so whatever. She just took that one on the chin, but I do recommend turning phasers to stun.
Actually, I'll describe it as a vicious leg wound.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, I just punch, so
Yeah.
that stuns, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, that stuns. That stuns.
Yeah, like
okay.
aim for the jaw, not the temple, you know?
okay.
Okay. Kat, take 2 strain for your attack. Talon, would you like to tackle her?
Yeah, I'll run up.
Do you want
Is
to
tackling better, or do I do a punch to knock her out?
knock the snot out of her?
Okay.
Yeah,
Punch the stuffing
Sure.
out of the criminal lass.
I'll try. It's been a while since we've
Just shoot
had
our
a
robot.
fight.
Just imagine
Uh.
she's M3.
No, I like M3.
Just imagine she isn't M3.
Okay.
Just imagine she shot in 3 because she did.
Yeah, she shot
Yeah.
M3. How fucking dare
So,
she?
I don't need to imagine that. I just witnessed it.
Yeah, you don't have to mention that she's not M3 either.
He's burning in the crate.
Okay.
Oh,
Emmy,
Yes.
you can spend those 2 force dice as 2 successes, 2 advantages, or 1 of each. If you want 1 more success and 1 advantage, so you don't have any fret, you can do that as well, and then your total damage will be 9.
Sure. Sorry, I'm trying to decipher all the symbols in my brain.
Okay.
Still not used to it all.
You hit her on the head, she falls over like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, great.
Is she
fuck.
out?
Yeah, she's out.
The One Punch Man.
Like, she was shot in the leg before Talon just ran up and...
I do a
Look,
flying punch.
Look, her nose might need readjustment after that punch.
I'll
Good hit.
Okay.
I'll go help M3 up.
Yeah, I'll go
Murder.
dust
Not-
3 off.
He'll stay in the garbage.
Murder.
Oh.
There is a thumb-sized hole in your chassis.
Oh.
Is there a patch on the ship for your chest?
Yeah, how do we fix that?
That's something we can do on the ship, right?
He's just gonna like stand up and walk away.
What? M3?
Like to the ship, not abandoning the party.
I'll go,
like in
I'll
the...
go pick up
Yeah.
the
I got
the unconscious.
Yeah.
Ma-
Creed-
Magic? I don't
Does
know
she
how to
have
do
the
it.
thing on her?
Yeah, I'll search.
yeah.
Okay.
Croyd will pick up
I'll grab
M3.
the snake. Oh, okay.
Actually, he'd rather not, so he's gonna resist.
Oh, interesting.
That's good.
Okay.
I got
What?
Wyatt today.
What? Actually, I'll let you roll against his athletics instead of him rolling against
Do it.
yours. Okay, you may roll when ready.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Meta.
Alright.
He will pick you up and say you've done very well. You may rest now.
Just to be safe.
When you wake,
Oh,
you
go
will
ahead,
be
sorry.
you'll be in your happy place.
Aw.
Does M3 have anything to say about that?
No.
And Meta, it's less over the shoulder, more bridal.
He just scooped you. Okay.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's keep that
Crid.
tradition.
Oh, crid.
He's worried you're
Oh.
dying.
On the inside.
No, just
He
in
is.
general, he
I
was
think he
shot.
is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the package and put that in my sneaky smuggler hiding things pocket.
Yep.
And then tie her up.
I've got Magna cuffs if you want to use those.
Perfect.
I would like to use my sense because I'm an idiot to try and use skills. But I'm going to try and use my sense to make sure that there isn't anyone else around.
Okay. Roll a 4 sense check. As long as you roll
Do
a
I,
lot.
do I still get that blue dice that she gave me?
That doesn't really work on a sense check because it's a force dice, not a difficulty dice. You'd get that on your next check, regardless of what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take the strain.
Okay. So within close proximity of you, there are many small animals living in those boxes. There is, on a much smaller scale, there's a lot of like very small insects and stuff nearby. You are in the kind of bad end of this very disgusting place. But on the kind of human scale, there are people sleeping in the like apartments nearby. Like they heard the gunshots and stuff, and they just rolled over.
I'm mostly concerned about people, to be honest. And I don't know if it has a duration, but I
It's
do
kind
have
of like
a thing
it's a
that...
round, and a round in this context is 1 to several minutes.
So I can trigger it again.
Yep.
Because I have an extra duration. I'll keep it up for a little bit just to make sure that we're not about to be jumped.
Okay. So Emmy, roll a d100. And 7 off the funny number.
Thanks, Fat Boy.
You're welcome. Do you guys want to go straight back to your ship, or do you want to like weekend Bernie your target at the bar for a bit?
I would like to go back to the ship. I need a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still need to pick up some items on the grocery list, but I guess we can do
yeah.
that later after we get
well,
You guys don't have to leave immediately. You can drop them off, sit a few armed people near the cell, and do shopping and karaoke.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want to take her back, Talon and I can go barter for stuff.
And like,
Sounds
Kat,
good.
you have that date you have to go into anyway, right?
That's true. I do need to confen and set up a date. But
So with that
Yeah.
in mind, Emmy rolled high enough that for you guys not to be mugged on the way back.
nice.
Do you want to put your did you want to be robbed on the way back, Kat?
No, but I felt like I needed it to be symmetrical.
Okay.
We get a yay, we get a darn.
Okay, I see. But yeah, you put your target in the cell.
Yep. She's sitting in the drunk tank.
Mhm.
Can we make sure she doesn't like take all her? Has someone already taken all her weapons and it's searched
Yeah,
for?
I gotta
for
declaw her.
stuff? Yeah.
Can we leave her like handcuffed while she's in there too?
Yeah, I don't need
Yes.
those back.
We can get those back when we drop her off.
Yeah.
'cause
Who-
I don't-
Is in charge of searching her.
what's
Wait,
the
am I good at
search
this?
check?
Yeah, what is it?
Perception.
Perception.
I have two
It's not me.
greens.
Yeah, I've got a yellow and 2 greens. I can do it.
I'll
Someone
help.
gives me a blue. Okay.
It's got a yellow, so.
Okay.
Someone's helping.
Like, I assume you're doing a very thorough search, so the men are probably not in the room.
Yeah, I think this is like a.
I'll help.
Yeah. There you good. You can fix her nose while we're at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So actually, what is your Okay. You may roll. Oh, hang on. I'll give you blue dice. I'm spending dark side. You can if you want to. You may roll when ready. Assuming you don't.
You should do it.
I feel like I can justify it because I too know all the secret hidey holes in jackets and stuff.
See, Kat, her
So-
secret is it's not jackets, it's cargo pants.
A daring choice. Not one I would have made, but to each professional their own tools.
And they're those cool sets of cargo pants that have like a zip above the knee, so you can unzip the bottom of the pants and just wear it short.
Ooh, fancy,
All-terrain
fancy.
cargo pants. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Good on the upgrade?
Yeah, you may roll one already.
Thank fuck. It would be embarrassing if I failed that one.
Kat, you find a copious amount of gear that we don't have the time left in the session to discuss, but you have a box full of her stuff.
Okay, I'm putting box full of thief shit.
There
On the
is
list.
at least 3 sets of thieves' tools in there.
Yes.
Maybe it's just because she's really bad at picking locks. So we need to
Yeah.
carry multiple sets.
Yeah, no. I
To
hear that's a common
compensate.
problem. Yeah.
So, Derek, for context,
Yeah.
Emmy here is our rogue in the other game,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot tell you the number of thieves' tools Emmy has broken.
By all accounts, Selwyn is a wonderful rogue, except when it comes to, keeping his thieves' tools whole.
They're meant to be expended. They're expendable tools.
They are a level 7 character who have probably went through more than 7 sets of thieves' tools.
100%.
For a while, I was just using a rusty spoon.
Yeah.
That might be why it broke.
We found. No, that
The
one
rusty
lasted
spoon
so long.
lasted so long.
Well, good for. I'm glad it did.
Okay.
It was the
Try.
rust. It gave it bones.
I'm gonna try and sleight of hand a heel to fix her nose. So I'm trying to, grabbing her nose and fixing it, but
Okay.
I'm really doing a heel.
Kat, what's your vigilance?
Blue-green. No, not blue-green. Yellow-green.
I was like, how's it blue-green?
Yeah.
Blue-green is a room of doom mark, and...
Yeah, that's what I was.
sorry.
That's what my mind put forth, but no, it's yellow-green.
Okay, Angel, roll coordination.
Coordination.
Like, you can argue athletics if you're punching Benny in the face to distract her.
Hey, look over there! Bam!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I get an extra blue dice.
You also passed.
Hey, you passed. Yeah.
Oh, did I?
We're not really in combat, so, like, the strain's not really an issue unless he does something else with it.
The strain, do take 2 strain. The strain is that was a very gross thing to do because you felt the cartilage pop back into place in your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my thing now. I still am gonna do it.
Okay.
Because I feel bad.
Nah.
It's really weird feeling a hard piece of cartilage move under the skin under your hand. It's fine. Anyway, so Murder, Crid will take you to your closet and close the door.
I appreciate it.
I do have a question. Does that mean I need to take a conflict?
Take 1 point of strain and mark 1. Remember that you've taken 2 conflict, and we'll talk about it at the end of the session because we're doing that mildly differently.
Okay.
Actually, no. So mark it down as 2 conflict because you have conflict of morality. Don't worry. Same page. Okay, so you're back on the ship. Kat, Emmy, you guys do all the purchasing you guys were going to do?
Yep.
Kat, do you go on a date?
She'd ring Fan, yeah.
Okay. What would you like to propose to do? If you like, you can DM that.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Murder, what are you doing in your closet?
Staring at a wall.
Okay, you can get 1 point of self-esteem back.
From pondering the wall?
Yeah, it's your happy place.
For alone time.
Each day you get to, once a day, each day you get 1 point of self-esteem back from being in your safe place.
Oh, if that's the case, if he's getting fucking points of self-esteem back for alone time, he's staying in dumps.
So, Murder, I assume at some point you clean yourself up and solder the hole up? And then spend 12 hours buffing your armor again?
Yep. At some point I start putting myself back together.
I like to think you have one of those bowling ball buffers that you kind of just stick parts of you in to get the shine.
Yeah, one at a time.
Okay. And while I remember, Emmy, roll a D100 to see if there's any exotic items on the target that might be useful for the party. I'm on a different page, so could someone announce that number for me?
88.
88. That is good, but it is not the funny number.
We've ruined Patmore.
Patmore's been ruined for a long time, but
every little bit helps.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Emmy.
Yes.
You find something that looks like a compass.
Ah, cool.
Nice.
Don't press buttons on it. Might
It
explode.
It's mundane. It has no buttons. You would notice that it just seems to randomly point at things.
What things?
Just things.
Do I notice a pattern at all, or no? It's just
How much time are you going to stare at the compass?
I don't know. Everyone's doing their own thing. Benny is on a date. I'll spend some time staring at it.
Spend some quality time with the compass.
Yeah.
You've noticed it points at you a lot.
Oh,
Oh
I-
no.
Mhm.
don't know what this means.
Nothing good.
If you want to think about it inspirationally, you could consider yourself your own North Star.
Yeah.
Walk
Out
closer
of
to
game,
Angel.
out of game, I think it has something to do with like force, maybe.
Yeah.
In game, I don't
noses.
believe in that, so I put it in my
Yeah.
pocket.
Siren
no.
walks by and it goes to her. Siren would actually like. Is there a place that I won't get jumped if I go out by myself on this station?
Anywhere
wanna
within
go?
5 feet of Crid.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
This is kind of like my new life. I should probably get used to it. You know.
Like,
Right?
there are cheap slum parts of the station, and then there are really ostentatious and expensive parts of the station. And
Why
then
do I
there's
feel
a
like none
creamy
of
middle.
those are safe?
I
I feel like I'd be less safe in the expensive parts, to be real
if
with
you
you.
go to the middle and you mind your own business and don't accept free drinks, you'll be fine. It's like real life.
I just, like I said, I just want to go out and look. I know what I look like when I walk around the station. My eyes are this big.
And you are a little blue. You know,
I'm the
bit
only
blue.
one that doesn't look human.
no, I mean you're a little bit sad. You could enjoy some enjoyment.
Yes, I am
Yep.
upset with missing that shot.
I mean, look at
mean,
this.
sorry.
You had to shoot from a long distance. I was right in front of this person, just swung a sword and completely whiffed. So
It happens, you know. We can't
It
always
does.
have perfect shots or perfect swings.
Says the one that punched her in the face in
oh
October.
yeah, you just cracked her jaw.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's a pretty good shot.
We'll
It's
ask
really
Grid
easy with the punch.
if he'll watch the ship and the prisoner,
Oh yeah.
and I guess we'll go out for drinks or something.
Drinks is fun.
Okay, one moment. I'm just going to reply to Kat's message.
Uh-oh.
Scheming a little bit.
I'm
Plotting.
always scheming, Murder.
Plotting
You
with
know
the
that.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, but publicly scheming.
Oh, I privately DM'd him.
Well, you did it, and then he announced it. Now it's
Yeah.
public.
Yeah, that's true.
If I
Your
didn't
schemes
announce
should be
it,
public.
it wouldn't be, wouldn't be useful information. It wouldn't have no. I've just given it value by making it interesting.
Hear that, Kent? He just made it interesting.
You guys are meant to talk among yourselves while I'm doing this. Silence is not
I'm
what I
taking
asked for.
notes.
Okay,
I'm keeping...
Murder. Say an anecdote.
Well,
An
I was-
anecdote. Continue,
So,
Angel.
yeah, she like looks around as we're walking. So, are they all like this?
What?
Talon, that's you.
Who?
These sorts of stations.
I don't know. I've never been here.
Well, I mean, you've been to others, right?
Not many.
Oh,
It's homeward bound most of my life on one planet. So this is a recent thing, moving away.
I think Benny and I are the only ones who usually do this type of shit.
why? How did you get into it?
Who's that directed at?
Yeah.
Both of you.
Oh, I had to look for my brother somehow, and that I couldn't do that from one planet.
I've been doing this for a good long time. Home didn't work out super great, so
Something is said in Dosh.
I thought he was staying with the ship,
yeah, he needs to watch the chick.
the prisoner.
Yeah, that's not Crid
I mean, he
saying
can
that.
be
You
here.
pass someone who says something in Dosh.
Okay, sure.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to start learning that language.
What language is that?
It's
pretty.
Dosh.
It's pretty expensive. It costs a lot of dosh.
What?
Shut the fuck up, back there.
Whatever character, whatever NPC says that, I will turn in them and say that was not funny at all.
The street performer would look back at you and say, "Look, it's very hard making a living. Okay, they're not all gonna land." My apologies.
To play the saxophone.
No, he doesn't.
I hand him a credit.
He does like minor magic and
Stand up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hand him a credit.
The stand is relatively new.
No, they're just bad at that.
Yeah, he gets a credit, and she just puns are bad. They're just bad.
That's all I've got.
Feels like a subjective opinion there.
Oh
Siren.
my god. It's all I got from this guy.
Puns are bad to me. Apparently there's an audience for that.
There isn't.
You know what? There is an audience for that. You just have to find it. I'm sure there's some people out there that are gonna love these puns.
Just maybe not.
Just not Siren. And probably not Dumak. I thought it was good.
I appreciate Talon as a character.
Where's a good place for a drink that isn't going to like upcharge for the no poisoning?
They won't poison you. I'm just saying, don't accept free drinks from strangers. The clientele will poison you, not the owners.
Right. No, I'm not that fresh.
I don't know. You're relatively blue.
She walks away. She just walks away. She just can't. She can't take this. You can't take it. No, but seriously, where's a good bar?
I mean, I've not been here, but we can probably find one pretty quick.
The
This is usually-
the street performer says that he offers suggestions.
Do you want another credit?
Yes.
She will
I feel like
give
you're
him
being very rude to the street performer.
She gives him another credit. I'm not being rude. He butted into our conversation.
It's kind of my job.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of working the street here.
Well, you've made 2 credits, so.
He'll give you directions to a what I'd call a neutral bar. Not super expensive, but not likely to be stabbed in.
Excellent. An extra credit for his help.
Cool. That's free meals that he'll have now. No starving to death tonight for Sully.
He's been really unlucky if it's just 3 credits that he's made total.
Talon might be the first person who's appreciated his work today.
Talon's just being nice.
I have some form of appreciation. I'm the one that paid him.
That's true, but you were a little bit mean first, so it's kind of more neutral.
You broke even.
Look. That's
Let's
why
say
don't be
you
nice.
you maintained your morality. Okay,
All right,
so
to the
with
drinks.
with that in mind, we technically are at session time. We can pick up from here, 2 weeks from now. I think we're at 8 XP for today. Murder. This is a point in time which you say, hey, how about 9?
No, you accounted for like the 1 combat and we did nothing. I'll take having 19 XP today.
But I absolutely stomped on your self-esteem. That feels like a
I
generated
don't-
one.
I guess that's up to you.
That's a trial. That's a combat.
The sheer devastation and the implementation of the self-esteem mechanic.
Oh yeah, it's like when like a gacha game does maintenance, they give you a little something.
Yeah. It's kind of,
Exactly.
and Kat scored herself some digits, that's an XP.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
Are you giving us 2 more XP for all of this?
Oh,
What?
Murder, say 9.
Then it'll bring us
What?
Say 9 XP.
Like
Please,
total.
I'm at a total of 49 and available of 24. It's killing me.
I'm at 29 available.
So what I'm
Oh, wait.
hearing is you guys want 9.
Yes.
Amy?
Yes.
Sorry, is our total supposed to be 49 right now?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what mine is showing. Well, I
and
added the 8.
Unless
To-
you're accounting for your starting race XP. That might be why it's higher.
I'm not. So
What's
mine.
everyone at?
49.
We're at 49 right now. We're in the process of saying 50 because I want it to be 50 because I don't like it not being round.
Okay.
50. 9. 999.
So hang on. Kat, what's your number again?
We're at 49 right now, so bringing it up from 8 to 9 would bring us to 50 even for total XP. I've got 20 XP or 19 XP, potentially
Okay,
20.
so
cooking.
I'll give you 10 then.
I hate you so much, but thanks.
51.
51 and 26 is
take
what I've
this
got.
personally now.
Okay, so do I have my third grid already? Because if so, I get another force dice.
Kat, if you want, roll a D100 to see how well your date goes.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
I feel like that's a solo session where you two just make small talk.
That's a 96, which is the opposite of the funny number.
Yep. It is the opposite of the funny number.
Very serious number.
Kat, I'll put it this way. You can DM me how well you want the date to go.
Sounds good.
I'll describe it as dealer's choice. So, on the morality front, did you guys do anything super moral today?
Oh, really? It's kind of sitting at D4 area.
Okay.
I did give that guy some money.
After being a dick to
You harangued
I
him
was not.
first.
Okay. I'm just saying.
him. Look,
I gave him more money than I needed to.
You
Yeah,
did.
more than I would have.
So, Angel, you can have a D5. Emmy, you can have a D6. I mean, you're allowed to roll low on these. You know that, right?
Yeah, like that.
This game absolutely hates me. I cannot get ahead here.
Hey,
You just need
Angel,
a break. I
it's
think you
just
need a break
because
from our side.
it's just because this game really likes puns, and you've kind of flown in the face of that.
Hey, if I get crit again, I'm officially tough against it.
Emmy, what have you been buying so far? Have you been focusing skills or force power or tree?
I've been doing my steel hand
So
adept.
tree.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
recommend maybe keep going on the tree.
Yeah, push
I'm just
until you
not
can
sure
get that
which-
second force dice.
Yeah,
oh,
so
I get what you're
I'm not
saying.
sure which one to take in the tree. So I just picked up. I think I have.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna pop out. I gotta go work.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
Like
I'm gonna.
I could get toughen now, which would take me closer to the force rating one, or I could do unarmed parry or accolades scything strike.
So, Emmy,
Or
I've got the
grit.
tree in front of me. You've got everything on the third row except for improved strike and improved critical precise strike. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if you want your force rating fast, you go tough, fast strike, and then force rating. If you want to be able to parry attacks without having a lightsaber, you can take unarmed parry, and that way you've got like a damage reduction reaction, which is a pretty powerful thing to have. How much XP do you have available?
I have 20 right now.
I would probably go for unarmed parry or tough.
Okay.
Because the thing to think about with parrying, right, is every time you parry, you reduce the damage by 2. So each instance of it is the equivalent of having an extra rank of tough.
Okay. Well, I'll take the unarmed parry then. I think.
Okay. Angel, do you need any help leveling?
I took my 3rd grit, so 2 to 3 sessions, and I get another force dice.
Yeah, if you pick fights with everyone you run into, it'll be less sessions.
That's true. Listen,
I
if
feel
we
I
can
feel
knock
like-
out like 3 bounties, boom. That's more XP.
I feel like we've taken a very dangerous route today because we've established that bullying M3 is an encounter.
We
I
have-
don't like bullying M3.
Nobody
it made me
likes-
sad.
Yeah, we like M3.
To be-
No,
He's our
I just
foe.
think like rolling on the random encounter table, it's just something that happens during the session.
I will say, Murder,
Yep.
you were a very good projectile today.
No, it wasn't. I missed.
But you destroyed the escape.
If
Like,
I had
you-
hit, I
you-
would have just destroyed her knees.
You wanted to ram today, and you did.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, in the worst way.
Actually, I don't think I ever took the 1st rank of parry.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
It's not on my sheet. So I'll do
Then
that.
I would recommend taking Perry if you don't have it.
yeah. Okay.
I'm still gunning for the 2nd rank of surgeon and my dedication.
Well, that's just because you're very aware of how the mechanics work here.
Yeah, I'm just saying I've been pretty like boring for the last few upgrades.
What's your career called again?
Cybertech.
And that's in technician, right?
Yep. Going down the right side.
Cybertech. So,
I skipped energy transfer for now because I don't need it, and I've just been going down like toughen, cyberneticist, durable, surgeon. Next is more machine than man again, then surgeon, then dedication.
I will say energy transfer is pretty cool.
It's cool, but I'm not like I'll eventually be good at weapons and I'll be able to use that more effectively. But yeah.
Well, I just made so it's a great utility. Like if you ever go to if you're ever in a ship and it's unpowered, or go to like a derelict base or anything, you can just manually be powering up doors.
Yeah.
On top
But
of
again,
that, like the party can charge all their iPhones on you.
It costs me 1 strain, but they can.
And in theory, if the prison cell in the ship ever runs out of power, you can just walk up and plug your finger into it.
For like, if we're going by rounds for like 11 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. In theory, maybe you can stick your hand in the engine and jumpstart the ship.
Well, there you go.
I think I just fall over, deactivate it, but yeah, I could probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want like the 2nd rank of surgeon first, and then I'm gonna go back for it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm just saying, like, I didn't read energy transfer before, and I was just like, how this is a really cool utility ability.
Yeah. Cybertech has like a lot of just cool shit.
Yeah.
It's staying away from like the left side because that's mostly like overcharged. So I'm like, I don't have any cybernetics yet.